Hello, 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 and welcome to Larger Curves.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Tottie. Hey, girl, what's good?
yes. Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me? Yes, I can hear you great. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes,
There's
I
no
can.
there's no gremlins tonight.
No.
Oh, I'm so glad that you could come on over. Yes, welcome to Larger Curves tonight. I hope that you can smash the buttons on the way in, the like button, the subscribe button.
Yes.
Can or cannot hit the bell. I don't want to bother you. I might go on an upload spree and I don't want to like make your phone blow up or nothing. You don't have to hit the bell. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it because it helps the algorithm and all of that stuff. So,
Yeah.
we are manifesting things over here at Larger Curves. We're manifesting almost 400 subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. That is going to be
Congrats.
a very huge milestone over here at Larger Curves. And I am excited that we are well on the way. I think it's, yeah, 4 away. It's been hovering
Yes. Oh my
4
gosh.
away for a while now. And that's okay. That's okay. 4 away is better than uh, none.
Yes.
But so tonight we have none other than Toddy Vision, Vision, Vision,
Woo.
Toddy, 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 Vision,
Yes.
Vision, Vision, Vision,
It's
Vision.
me.
Yes. Wait, I got the effects coming. I was a little I was just talking to my daughter in Maryland.
Uh-huh.
And so yeah, so I'm not totally prepared, but
Yes.
that's right. That's right. Toddy Vision is in the house. She's Toddy Vision across all platforms, except for her website where she sells butters and balms and stuff. What's the name of her
Yes.
website, Toddy?
xlushinsliving.com. Xlushions Living.
Yes, check her out. Check her out, please. Act and she also has a YouTube that you can go over and subscribe. She has a Instagram
Yes. Oh my
over
god.
and follow. We both
Mhm.
have the TikToks that you can go
Yeah.
over and follow. I'm working on my new account over on the TikToks for reasons not to be disclosed in this video. Um,
Oh.
so, but I am still Larger Curves over. Oh, DT's in the house. Woo! Yeah, now the party can start. Now
Yes,
the party
DT.
can
What's
start.
up?
Hello, DT.
Yes.
Yes, we're
Hey,
doing well.
DT. Mwah.
Yes, we're just getting in here, just getting settled, saying our
Mhm.
hellos, doing our salutations, our welcomes, our just, we're doing like hugs with words.
Yes.
What it is, hugs with words. Thanks for popping in, DT. You know we love you here. We love you. Thank you for
Yes, we
taking the
do.
time to pop
Aw.
in. And tonight, Toddy and I will be discussing none other than the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yes. Oh my God. How exciting.
Isn't that exciting, Toddy? This is how
Yes.
we met. This
Yes,
is
it
how
is.
we met. It's full circle.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, it
I think it's
is.
beautiful. I
And
think it's
how
like,
it's so crazy that we met by reviewing this show, and now
uh-huh.
it's like become such a big deal because Nicki Minaj hosted it.
I know, right? I think that's because we met.
Yes, you're right. It was all us. Yes, it was all about us. I feel you. Hmm.
Because we were last year. Well, no, it was actually just earlier this year because everything happened
Yeah,
so crazy.
the panorama.
So, yeah, the panoramas had us all over the place. And so, yeah, but that was definitely this year when we saw the reunion, right?
Yes,
The Real Housewives of Potomac and that fateful fight, the molly-whopping,
yes. Oh God, the
the
wig
molly-whopping that
yanking.
ensued,
Yes,
yes. And you and I, connected on that topic, and we were like, oh, and we don't like agree on everything verbatim. Like we don't subscribe to all exactly the same ideals, which is what we love about each other because you
Yes.
pointed out some things that while we did agree on some things, I wasn't agreeing necessarily from that perspective. You know
Both
what
of
I mean?
us.
Or I
Yes. It's
wasn't
happened
disagreeing
both ways. Yeah.
necessarily from that perspective. So
Yes.
I'm really thankful for, the universe that is the universe allowing us to cross paths and meet.
Yes. My Capricorn sister.
Yes, you guys know what? We are both Capricorn sisters. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
And we both
Yes.
wear glasses and we both have beautiful
Yes.
lips and we both have big old titties. Like,
Yes, we sure do, honey. Ain't no denying that. And I got the faux locks in, so we both dread it
oh,
right
I
now.
saw you. I saw it. They look beautiful. They look
Yes.
so freaking good.
Thank you. Thank you so
Oh,
much. Yours always look great, so
I
I'm
have
just
mine
trying to
wrapped up.
take a page out of your book.
Oh, I appreciate the compliment. However, my edges would call you
Girl.
a liar. Like
Girl,
my
ditto.
edges
You
would
know,
be
I
like,
work from home, so I
she
really
need
been
to get
loose.
us together. Prosperity Thick Girl 40. Hey now. Woo!
Yeah.
Prosperity Thick Girl 40.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah,
girl.
yeah. I will definitely drop the link.
Yes.
Hello. Hello. See, because I have my thing just wrapped up.
Yes.
I was like, get
Okay,
that.
the applause. You don't be playing no games with them buttons.
No, no. I love a good soundboard.
Yes.
Look, I'm dropping the link right now, Prosperity.
Yes, come on.
Let's
I
see.
hope you don't mind. I'm making some low calorie salmon bagels.
Oh, that sounds good. Are you doing
Yes, I'm so
carb
hungry.
substitute?
Yes, I have the oh, let me see the name of these. I think they're they're Wasa. WASA. They're like some airy crisps, big
Uh-huh.
cracker type crisps. Crisps.
Oh, nice. I like the chaffle. I like you ever make those chaffles in the little waffle maker
No.
out of like cheese or like an egg with some almond flour, some
Ooh.
carbs in it or whatever.
No. I'm just now learning this shit.
I
So,
see all your stuff. You do all kind of cooking things.
girl, did you see me fighting for my life on TikTok?
No, I did not. What had happened?
So I started a TikTok page called Tots Pots, and
Uh-huh.
I have been fighting for my life in the comments of my mac and cheese recipe
No.
video. Yes, they
Oh,
have been
that's
coming for
hilarious.
me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Oh,
send it to
share it to
you.
me. Share it to me, please.
Yes, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now
Oh,
so I
look,
don't forget.
Prosperity Girl 40's in the back. Here you go. What's good, Prosperity? How are you tonight?
Hey y'all, hey Tati.
How's it going? How's it going? I think she's sending
Good and you?
stuff. That is excellent. I appreciate you coming in tonight, Prosperity. Last
Hello.
night we had fun, you guys. Prosperity and I just sat up here and we talked and we had a good time last night, huh, Prosperity?
Yes, we did, as always.
And
Now we
so,
got Tati in the house. We got
oh, Toddy,
Tati in the house. And we got DT in the house.
in honor of today's review, I have a new avatar of Mia Edward James, almost pufferfish. Squidward throw. Squidward. I think you started. I think Squidward is the new one. Squidward is the new one. You're funny with that. But
Hello.
I see that with a nice hoop earring and a great turtleneck. Very flattering.
Yes.
Very flattering. So,
Okay.
Hey Tati.
Hey, how you
um,
doing?
Good and you?
I'm
We missed you last
marvelous.
night.
I miss you too, and I'm here today to slay and stay.
to slay and stay.
Yes.
Slay and stay. Oh, what you day? Oh, wait just a second. You guys talk for a second. Husband!
Yes. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited about tonight's show.
Me too.
I was excited to see Nikki. I was pleasantly surprised. How did you guys feel about seeing Nikki host the show
You know,
It
overall?
was cool. It was
I,
what it was.
I am going to tell you what I told Prosperity last night, that I have to let it be known that I was completely wrong and mistaken. And
Mm,
the agenda that I thought was going to be happening with Nikki hosting the show was not an agenda at all. And the
yeah.
questions she asked were from such a fan perspective. I completely appreciated it.
Yes.
Feel any type of attack happened. I didn't feel any type of like malicious, oh,
Hmm.
I'm trying to take you down, or
Yes.
any of them
Yes.
happened. And I
I
felt
think a
like,
little attack did happen, but it just didn't pan out the way it's supposed to have.
well, I
Mm.
feel like overall it wasn't
Hmm.
as
It
as
wasn't toxic.
it wasn't negative. It wasn't negative.
Mm.
I felt like it was going to be negative.
She did
And
better than Andy did when he was sitting there trying to act like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
yeah, they
Andy
did.
did offend me. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So they did good by having her come up there, I think. And I'm so
They should
glad
have
that,
gave her more time. That's what they should have did.
Yes, that's
well, they
true.
did. She said
She should have got 2 hours instead of one.
she
Yes,
asked
she should
hours
have.
worth
It's
of
Nicki
questions.
Minaj. Give her
She
two
asked
hours.
hours and worth of questions. However, they only played what, 47 minutes of it.
Exactly. We need
But she
another
Exactly.
week
asked
of
like
her
hours and
Now
hours.
interviews.
just imagine what we did not get
Yeah.
I
and
And
whose
her
favor
know.
questions
it
were so
went
good. I want
in.
to see more.
I want to see
They
more
should put
too. Like,
something
can
out
you
next week.
imagine? They should play the never before seen of that.
Yes,
Yes,
next
because
week.
I want to know who they covering up for, because we already
Right.
know who it is.
Who is it?
Ashley,
And
Ashley.
all the Green Eye Bandits and
Oh,
Green
Gizelle.
Eye Banshees.
I
Mm.
don't know. It seemed that the way their body language kind of came off, and based off the selfies on all their Instagrams, I don't see
Mhm.
that there was any like residual leftover. Oh, she got me.
Yeah.
Was there? I
But
heard a lot of
there's some Twitter
She
feedback right
had to
now.
get some. She did not go hard on Robin or Giselle at all. Wait, girl,
that's because
it
she
better
liked
been
She
her.
some going
no, I
hard
feel like
at
she
them,
did.
and they
I
just didn't
just
air it. Because
yeah.
I think they got a clause in their contract or something. Because nobody goes at them like what?
Well, she did. Giselle, honestly, and she handled that situation better than
It was
she's handled
mild.
anything else. No, I mean, she asked them a really hard question. Giselle was
Why she
just
didn't ask
ready,
her? Why didn't y'all? Why did you even fake with him last year? That's the question I want to know.
but she already killed it. Her response was A1. Giselle is just,
A lie.
even though she's foul, her responses to criticism are just, you can't take nothing from it. And that's just what it is. But
Right.
I feel like she got her really good, and at that point, after asking that question, she had to let it go because Giselle's response was so good.
Right.
It wasn't good to me, but I still think it was more questions that she asked to them that did not get shown. It's 2.5 hours. They only show
Yes,
47 minutes. Yeah, I'm believing that it was more stuff asked about them, and they just did not air it.
Right.
yes,
That's what I was saying, Tati. I wasn't saying that she. That's what I was saying. I want to see the other footage because I know there was. That's why I was saying she protecting that they were
yeah,
protecting somebody, and we know who it was. Them. That's why they didn't show it.
yeah, yeah. She actually tweeted about it. She said I asked so many more questions. I believe she said it was over 2 hours of questions and responses, but that's
Right.
all that they put on the show. So you're right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't a dig at Nikki. That was a dig at production or Andy or Bravo, the ones that don't want them to be seen in a certain light. That's where that was going at to her. I feel like she did a good job, but what they did with her
Yes,
good job, I don't like it.
Yeah, the editing always leaves a lot to be, and that's what the ladies have said for across franchises. That has been an issue, is editing. You know what I mean?
yes,
I'm
yes.
surprised that they would have done Nikki like that though. You think going to the lengths of having Nicki Minaj come on a housewife show and ask questions as like she's a full on freaking global star. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna give the Potomac ladies, hopefully, this will translate into huge viewership numbers. You know what I'm saying? Even for next season, just because Nicki touched it now, right? But
Right, but I think
why would
if
they
she wouldn't have if
take
she wouldn't
all
have
the
made it
time
easy
and
for
edit
them and asked them and told them that she want to host and they had to go to her, they probably would have gave her more leeway. You know what I'm saying? She was so eager to do it, they was like, okay, well, we just gonna set some parameters. But if they'd had to go after her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get that, but that's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
She,
why waste it?
yeah, she is the
That's what I'm saying.
Beyonce of rap. I'm gonna say that she's the Beyonce of rap.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj deserves that extra time. So I
That's what I'm
kind of,
saying. That's what I'm saying. That she deserved it. But I'm just saying if they'd had to go after her to get her in a different way, maybe they wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly feel like they're going to give it to us, and we just don't know it yet. Yeah, I really feel like they're gonna give us that. I do.
Gonna give her what?
Give us the questions and all of the footage we didn't get to see.
Well, I'm not gonna hold my breath for that one.
I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I do feel like it's gonna come.
Because
I
they
do,
never
because
show
it's
us.
but
That'll
but
be
if
a
you think about
miracle.
it, it's so stupid. It's
Good.
Nicki Minaj. She's
Listen.
on the show. People want to see it. It's increasing your ratings. They'd have to be
Oh,
stupid to not give it to us.
If they do that, I'll go listen to some Nicki Minaj music.
Girl, you ain't listen to no Nicki Minaj
No, I
music.
don't do Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
No.
so you don't? Okay, okay. So me knowing, well, Nicki Minaj is she, like I said, the Beyonce of rap. We're gonna get it. I just feel like they would have to be so stupid. Her career has not
is
sunk.
this Lou Man?
She's not in a bad place.
And she in kind of a bad place now.
Mm-mm.
And I want to know, did they tell them that they can't shoot back at her? Because, child, you done asked me about my husband. I'd be like, what about yours?
Well, they did
Exactly.
say, I did hear, I did thought it was weird with the way that Andy was like, respect the host ladies. Did
Right, like,
shit like that
whatever.
before he left? That was kind of weird. But
Yeah, you
okay,
go at mine, I'm going at yours.
But the thing
right?
is, and this is my only issue about her even hosting the show.
Uh-huh.
Nikki has an army, just like there's the Beehive. Nikki has her own army. So you are publicly crucified if you come for her on the internet. Like she legit has a crazy fan base. You
But
Yeah.
know what
guess
I'm saying?
what? They didn't come for her, and they've been talking about them all goddamn. They've been dragging them all week. So therefore, let me get my questions. I'm just gonna give it to you.
Right.
Either way, they're gonna let me have it because Nikki said something. So
Right.
let me get my shots back.
I don't know, but I saw
I
Mia
don't think that they
responding,
would.
and Mia's kind of
I
going
think
through
they were
hell
kind
right
of
now.
Star Trek too. They were kind of
Yeah,
Star
of
Trek.
course. Yeah,
Chris responded.
she's a celebrity. That's
Wendy
a huge.
responded. Giselle. A lot of them responded. That's what I'm saying. If you are already, I'm already going through
I
this.
feel like they kept it
Yeah, I might
real
as
with
well
her.
go all the way.
I feel like they kept it real with her, so to speak. The way, like, because Mia did say that line about how we get freaky, Nikki, and then how Giselle was able to get to her pain. But we were going to get to all that, ladies. We were going to get to all that. I was trying to go in order of the real. I was trying
We
to go.
can okay, we good. We gonna stop.
Okay. So look, but we were just right here. So we were just to Ashley, and we started off. Thank you for tuning in to Larger Curves tonight. Tonight we have Tottie Vision, we have Fit
Yes.
Girl 40, and obviously we have DT in the house. So we're gonna get started with our review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Part 4, Nicki Minaj Takeover. Okay? And we are here for every moment of it, ladies. What did you think with her first questioning with a no storyline Ashley, family isn't a story, breast milk assassin questions? Take it away.
That's when I knew it was gonna get good.
Right?
Exactly. And
That's
Candiace
when
should
I
have
knew.
shut up.
Yeah, I'm like
I
Candiace. She
wanted it
looks
to
so
get extra
dumb.
good.
Like stop now. And then the first thing I thought about is what you be saying. She be kissing up to them. I'm like, why would you defend Ashley? Shut up.
Uh-huh. Right? That whole
That's
thing. Do you think that Ashley went up there to be Giselle's side chick,
yeah,
breast milk?
Yes, yes.
yeah.
I
What
always thought
else?
that. And Wendy
Wow.
acted so dumb not seeing it. Girl, that's why she came.
Yeah. I love the reaction from the other couch. Minnie and
Yes.
they were very animated. What did
Yeah.
she say? I was dying when Nicki Minaj asked about Pennywise. Like, yes, that was hilarious. She's like, you didn't have no storyline. She's like, I don't care if you're family or not, and what you used to do. You didn't have a storyline. You literally left after you
Yeah,
dropped the bomb. You literally left.
exactly. Girl, we know why you did it. You're the bone
Period.
carrier. You're the one, you're the charade of the show. That's
Yes.
the only reason you came up there. Candiace did
Hmm.
not invite you on that trip.
Right.
That was
Yes.
Candiace's trip. You let
Yes.
Gizelle and them send you up there to do their dirty work as they always do. And so she can act like she did last night on at the reunion. I didn't know. I don't. That wasn't my intent. That wasn't it. That's
Exactly.
not what I was doing.
Exactly.
And you fell for it. So, Candiace, shut up. It ain't because she got to come to work. She ain't have to come to work. Evidently, she must have still had some maternity leave left because they
Exactly.
didn't even invite her.
And it's so funny. It's funny how they're tricked. How they are actually tricked by her maneuvers. Girl, okay.
Shut. And
She knew what
again,
she was
that's why I
doing.
keep saying, is it something in there in her contract? Because these people act like they are so like their jobs are in jeopardy if they go at Gizelle. The only person that will go at Gizelle is Karen.
Yeah,
Everybody else plays with her.
that seems like that. And then right after she got it, Ashley, she got it Robin. She went in. She was like, Robin, Robin, Robin. So
No, she
I
lied.
want to know, I would just want to know, ladies, Robin and Ron more sexy. Did I miss some episodes or something?
I
Because
missed
I
the
didn't
whole
see nothing.
season.
I
I
didn't
missed
see
the
nothing, no sex.
I didn't see
I didn't,
nothing. That's
even when
what I
she
said.
speaks his name, I don't pick up on a sexy
You
frequency
think she was
vibe.
being shady by saying that?
Yeah, I
no.
don't know. She must have been.
She
Because
was
there
in
was
it.
nothing in this season to make them look that way. Nothing.
Y'all, when she said that, I said, take her off the stage now.
She's so
we,
shady.
this
Girl,
is
you know
not
you
what
didn't
we're
see
going to
that.
do. We will not lie about that man and that woman.
I know. How
That
did
man told her on goddamn camera that she was unattractive or she just letting herself, whatever the hell he said, it wasn't good.
yeah, that
He
wasn't
gave her
good.
a fist
So
bump.
did.
It
He
was
gave
no
Michael a
bueno.
hug and gave her a fist bump
Yeah.
when he left the wedding. Where did you see sex at? Then you
Yeah.
gonna tell me something? We've been having to find some new ways to. Girl, is that why your kids
Yeah.
was failing?
Yeah, the new
Since you and
way.
Daddy was in the bathroom, girl, you know y'all ain't having no sex. Get out of here.
But there is
She
something
was
to be
being
said
shady.
about there is something to be said about Pandemic, you know.
Yeah, she was getting it. There would be.
Is there something to be said for Robin? Because
Thank you. That's
there's,
what I'm
But
saying.
yeah,
I'm just saying a lot of people got a lot of sexy time in.
and we know that. But Robin,
Yeah, but Robin wasn't one of them
yeah, Nikki was being shady. Had to be because nothing that didn't make sense. Ain't
at
nobody
all.
seen nothing that made Robin and Juan look sexual. She was being so shady.
She
I said no. Take her off the stage now, because what we not gonna do is try to give Robin and some good coverage, because that's a lie.
I think she was being shady. Anybody who watched the show know that's a lie.
I'm like, what show? What season is she talking about? Was it the first season? I don't know. I must have missed it. It was
right.
not this one.
Like what was that about? I have no idea what that was
That
about.
came out of left field. I swear it did. I didn't see it coming.
What about that whole reasonably shady invitation? I thought Wendy took an opportunity this whole reunion to be like hyphy Wendy and like really,
Child.
you know what I mean? Like she was like, "Well, I was mad. Stay mad." All this, you know what I mean?
She
And
got on my
I
last
thought that
damn
the
nerve.
invitation was just a play on words, and I thought she was taking a couple of things too seriously. What do you ladies think? Oh,
I
Black
don't think she
Lavender's in
took
the
it too
house.
seriously, but she did too much sitting on that couch. I can tell you that.
Black Lavender is in the house.
Okay, now I live for Wendy. Oh,
That's what I was waiting. I knew it was a sound effect coming. Oh goodness.
Yes. Yes. Hello, Black Lavender. Thanks for coming in. I hope you're smashing buttons on the way in. We're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. Go ahead, ladies.
Now, I forgot what the hell the question was now.
Well, I did live. I love Wendy. She's my favorite. She is, and I feel like I realized she was sensitive when it was last season, and she was jealous because Ashley brought her baby and she didn't bring hers.
Yeah,
That was a good reason to be sensitive, but I
that was.
realized, yeah, but I realized then, and I'm okay with it because she owns it. So
She did way
I
too
love
much.
her.
She did way too much. I'm like, shut up, just sit there, girl. You are really in the first chair already.
No,
Calm down. We saw you all season. We like you
but my
for the
thing is,
moment.
Wendy was giving Gizelle and Robin what nobody else gives them. And I was like, yes, finally. And she gave it to him in the beginning. You don't have to do it to me 3, 4 times, bitch. Do it to me once. And I was like, yes, don't let up. Go hard, bitch.
No, she
Okay.
did. She was doing
Yeah.
way too much. She did that with everybody. She had something to say about everything that went on that stage. She
We're not
irritated me.
I
Candiace.
felt like
Not
she did.
Candiace, her
The
homegirl.
only Candice,
Yeah,
and
they
that's
were
But
why it
that's
was
always
it. That's
definitely
because
irritating.
an
Candiace is the
alliance,
only
I
person
feel.
who don't fuck with her. That's
What did
why.
you feel about Nikki's comments about the Robin and the we thing? Like,
Mm-hmm.
does need to
Robin is a
stop
That
that.
was
liar.
valid. Mm-hmm. She's
That was
Robin
a
is a
lying.
valid
liar. Robin
Mm-hmm.
is a liar, and then you're gonna sit there
Mm-hmm.
and really think we believe that girl. It's either way. Why do you need somebody else to be mad? If you either you mad or you're not.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like that was like very high school. A
Yeah,
lot
it
of high
was.
schoolness is going on a lot of these shows, ladies.
Yeah,
Where
and I'm
we would
like,
be arguing with 48 and 58-year-old ladies. A lot of high schoolish stuff
yes.
happening.
But if that's how you feel, just say it. Don't lie and make excuses.
Right?
Right.
I had to
And
get some water, you guys. Okay. So, oh, and then this is her, Wendy, going back and forth some more. Like, Prosperity Thick Girl 40 and I do agree with that. But, oh yeah, here's the lesbian question. Okay. So Robin and Giselle are not lesbians, but have slept and possibly spooned together in the same bed. What do you guys think of that?
Uh,
I mean, I think it can happen. I've never done it, but I mean, it's
I'm sorry.
possible, I guess.
I'm not spooning with no other woman. I don't give a damn. If you ain't my daughter, you will not be spooning with me.
Well,
That's
what do
how I
you
feel
think
too.
about that whole $50 million question? The whole
50, let me
$50
tell you
million
something.
question.
Listen, larger courage, $50 billion. I'm coming up there.
I know, right?
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
50
you.
billion, that was too high of a number. 50
Look,
That's
guess
a
billion, we
what?
very high
coming.
number.
That's
You
a
know
high
what they
number.
say. You're never too old to learn some new things. For
Okay.
$50 million,
Shoot, I would learn something that
I will
day.
have a book, a binder, a composition book, some chalk, a eraser
Mm-hmm.
board, all
Mm-hmm.
that. I'll teach
Mm-hmm.
Well,
me
I don't
for
mind
50.
like if me and my friend are like having to sleep in the same bed. I don't mind that.
But we're not
Mm-hmm.
spoon.
But it's not like we're spooning or anything. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, was the heater broke?
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not spooning. Yeah, was their heater broke that they spooned unless they felt like it? But then, did you
Yeah, I
guys
know they be
see?
staying at the motels and not the hotels, so they probably was broke.
Well, you know,
Right.
Giselle loves a good hotel. So,
Mm-hmm.
because they call her house the hotel, Giselle, you
She
know.
loves her.
So,
No, she calls her house that.
but did
Nobody
you
else
see
does.
how quick that Giselle said, "Oh yeah, me and Robin sleeping together for $50 million," and then Robin was like, "Nikki, what's good?"
Did you see how
Right.
Giselle got mad? She said, "Listen," Nikki was like, "Look at her, take choke. She ain't playing with that." Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki was like, "Oh, you look kind of good, Robin. You looking mighty good." She's like, "I might have to take you up on that."
And Giselle was like, "No, the hell you won't."
So,
I like you, Nikki, but don't come in here with that. That's mine.
do you think that Juan is attracted to Michael in any way?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think
Juan,
she
I'm
is.
talking about Juan
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
is attracted to Michael.
I mean, it's one thing to be able to be friends with somebody who is bisexual or gay.
Yeah,
It's another thing for them to say the things that he said and do the things that he
Thank you.
does,
yeah,
and you accept that.
I
Yeah.
was just about to say,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he is or not, but I can tell you what, I don't know those type of men.
Yeah.
I've never been around those type of men that's going to let somebody say some things like that to them,
Mm-hmm.
and they know,
Are
and you
those
never
type of
and
Yeah.
never
people?
Just
check
hang
them.
Mm-hmm.
out and
He's
just hang
never
out.
checked him. He's never said,
Mm-hmm.
"Look, I don't play those games. Don't do." He never said none of that. Like I
I
don't know
love
the
the
man.
way that Nikki broke it down in saying that, look, if a human says to another human, I XYZ you and I want to lick XYZ, then you carry on a relationship and flirtatious relationship with that person, another human, your husband aside, like that was a really valid point
Yeah,
because
somebody
I
need to
feel
be
like
side
that was
eyeing.
like that's what we're talking about. We're like we don't really know men that would allow that to be happening in their world. You know what I mean?
My
I
sons wouldn't even let that happen, and they're young.
Yeah.
So a whole grown man, no, I don't know them type.
Maybe his money. I was thinking the money, but I also heard somebody say a very good point that he works for some kind of UC coach system and that those colleges don't play. And that if he did publicly, like, be like, get on my face, fool, to Michael, then that could, like, be really bad for his reputation as far as that community,
no, but they
Yeah,
talking
but there's a
personally.
way that
and
you
everything
can
like
say
that.
that
You can
without
still,
going that
yeah,
way.
you can still say hi and bye to somebody and never disrespect them without texting them and doing all that extra stuff. He be
Yeah.
doing extra stuff, and it's. I mean, it's possible for someone to just be super friendly and not care what your sexual preference is. I
Right.
think it's possible,
It
but
is.
There
like
is.
Nikki said, this is one of those rare situations. Because dang, he's.
No,
Okay.
I
I
know a
So,
lot of
mean,
people that don't have a
okay.
problem with gay people or bi people. That's
mm-hmm.
Because
every day.
I'm
But
from the
not
Bay
doing the
Area.
things that
I'm
not
from the Bay.
saying the things
I
that
have a
he's
whole
saying.
different like perspective because being from the Bay Area, clubbing in the city, you meet a million kind of people, and people say the craziest thing, but they're the coolest people, and you're like, okay, whatever. And you know what I mean? And so people will, and they'll still hang around them even after they say the most insane shit you've ever heard a person say. There's it's just still like it wasn't malicious, it wasn't to offend, it was just an authentic thing the person said in that moment. You know what I mean? So
And a
there
gay,
are
and
those
I
types of
don't know.
situations, but they don't seek the people out necessarily to hang out with them. So I don't know that are Juan and Michael kicking it, like kicking it. Is that why they're always not at the reunion together? Because
Girl,
Hold on,
together.
Laja.
that's the thing for me. For
Can
me,
we
I'm
go back?
like, hmm,
Go ahead.
what you said? Oh, I was gonna
No,
say
I was
for
about to say,
me,
can we go back for a second? Because which I they can say some crazy off the wall things, but I still don't know no man that's going to allow another man to say, "I will suck your," and
Yeah.
still be cool enough to be around them. You know that
Well, did
I
they
don't know
ever
no man
even
that's going to
address
let that
that?
roll off their back. No, no man.
Do you think that Juan and Michael IRL addressed that whole thing? Or do you think it's just something we talk about? Because remember, Robin said, I bet he wishes we didn't bring attention to it like we are right now.
here's my
Well,
thing.
you should have nipped it in the bud.
I don't think that they handled it in a degree to where Juan said,
DT said, DT says, look, I'm a member of the LGBT IQA plus community. And I wouldn't say that I would suck a man's cylinder to another man in public unless he was okay with it. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you, DT. That's all we need to
Okay?
trying to
yes,
say.
mm-hmm.
Okay. That's deep because that means he was serious when he said that shit, y'all.
Yeah, he was serious. I never doubted he wasn't serious. You thought he wasn't?
Yeah, I never doubted it. Hmm.
He said that thing
I
was
was
legit.
hoping he was just saying some stupid stuff while he was drunk. Like,
So
No,
evident that means
I
he
mean,
will
I'm
have to be
sure
I've
he
drunk
never.
addressed
every
his.
time he's
No,
around one. Because every time he's around one, he get these bright eyes and bushy tailed. He
He
just
does, huh?
smiles. He
Where,
glows. Ashley, when they was in that hotel room, Ashley couldn't even get that man to pay her no attention.
Yeah.
As soon as he said Juan's name, that man lit
Lit
up.
up, lit up.
So
Y'all
you
so
just miss me with
toxic.
all the rest of that. All that, I'm not buying none of that other stuff.
He
No.
did light
Oh
up.
my
He
god,
did light up. He was full
he
of joy.
did. He
Oh
was
my god.
he was like Christmas.
Uh, yes, Christmas all over again. He went all the way back to his
Goodness.
childhood, and he got that
Mm.
favorite toy he been wanting for years.
That
I don't
that
care what nobody.
Nintendo 64.
Yes, because
Right.
y'all ain't. Mm-mm,
Okay, you
mm-mm.
guys, let's pause it here. Okay, so how shady was it when Nikki says, wait, he was serious. Wait, DT says before we go on. DT says, let me unpause it. He was serious because they say the drunk self is the real self. I knew
Exactly.
he was into, yeah, and he was into Juan, true. Okay.
Yes.
Child, he didn't want Juan to get engaged. You like, oh, they ain't about to get engaged.
Hmm.
That's not
He
what he
was
told
very
me.
upset about it. He
But he
was
also
so
act like they've been talking.
Right? He said that's not what he told me.
he
Hmm.
looked
What?
so evil to me when he was like so upset about they're not gonna
Yes.
get engaged. His eyes got really red rimmed and he looked
Not
kind of
only that,
bug-eyed, and I was like, oh my goodness.
but not only that. Remember, he went and found Juan to question him about it. Remember, at the
Okay, send
engagement
it to me,
party,
please.
he went to find him to question him
Yeah.
what's
He
going on.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, he's like, so you're gonna get married? You're gonna get engaged?
Right? Where they do that at? This
That
is
was
not what we discussed. This is not what we discussed. Oh yeah, we're going to have a bachelor party
I
where it's just
saw
us
this
two.
picture, you guys. I saw this picture earlier and I thought of our our friend who said that he is in other countries with the twins from Jussie Smollett. I mean the brothers from Jussie Smollett.
Mm. I ain't never heard that one, but hey, I'm not surprised.
Look at that. So that is courtesy of Make It Make Sense
Do it
Now.
again. Let me see. Yeah, and look at them half naked. Michael is a damn predator.
I think that's shopping fold. That's a shopping fold. That's a shopping fold. That's just it's kind of a joke, but there is a rumor going around that that is something that happens. So
He go around grabbing
that's
everybody. He
art.
grabbed Andy's butt.
That was
Like,
art. That's all that is art. That's all it
Mm.
is.
okay, art.
Yeah. But okay. Whoa, wait,
What
whoa, wait.
DT
Hold
does
on.
is art.
Hmm.
That's the Shoney twins. The Shoney twins. They're from Nigeria. Is that the same dudes that were with Jussie Smollett? Are they going to have to go testify against Jussie Smollett?
I don't know. I
It's
haven't even
over
caught
with.
up with that.
Ain't it
Yeah,
over?
no, it's just going to start. They refuse to throw it out, and they want to go forward with persecuting him for faking a hate crime.
Oh God.
That's
Yeah,
so
Yep.
that's over.
crazy to me because when the
The
average
boy just
person
killed
reports a
people.
false crime, they don't do anything. When we have these Karens
Karens, yeah, Karens
reporting false
never
crimes.
get to trial.
So it's
Karens
funny.
will never get a trial, you guys.
It's funny
Cal
that this is
Rittenhouse.
happening and it's happening in Chicago as well. Chicago, okay.
Cal Rittenhouse just got off for 2 murders. Are
Yes.
we surprised?
No.
What I was
No,
surprised at that we got a guilty verdict in the
Ahmaud Arbery.
Ahmaud Arbery
Ahmaud
case.
Aubrey. No, we're very thankful for that.
Hmm.
Very thankful for that guilty over there. So, one good thing and one bad thing, because then, okay, we can pause it for a minute and just get, shout out to the families and prayer to the families over there for that school bang bang over there where
Oh, I
14
saw a
year
video
old,
today.
16
Are you
year
talking
old,
about
and
a
17
school
year
shooting?
old, yeah, a school bang bang
Yes.
earlier yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad had just brought the Bang Bang home the night before,
Oh my
but the
God.
boy had posted it with it and said he was going to bring it to school and do it so
Mm,
that when it was happening, his classmates were making TikToks and Instagrams talking about, oh, he really doing it. He's really doing it.
mm,
Uh,
mm, mm.
So crazy times, you guys. So yeah, and back to entertainment.
I
But
saw a video today where the gunmen were at a high school and they were pretending to be the FBI trying to get into a classroom that had boarded up for the shooting.
mm.
yeah, that was the Ethan guy. That's
Yes.
the Ethan dude. That's the same dude I'm talking about.
I figured.
Four people passed because of him.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Oh, look,
Hey,
what did you think about Nikki's approach with Giselle?
bull crap.
Mm, I really did feel like she gave it to her as much as she could because we don't know anything about Giselle really. No, you know what? She could have
We
asked her
know
some other
enough.
questions and she
Yeah,
didn't.
she really could have.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, what made you all of a sudden last year want to go and get Jamal and play this relationship thing?
I
Like
thought she
what was
asked that. She really asked that because she said, "Why now on TV?" And
Right.
Giselle just dodged the question.
Completely agree, DT. Completely
Hmm.
agree.
She said, "Why now? Now that you're on TV, did you try the relationship?" And she
Yeah.
she dodged it, and she dodged it good.
Well, I
and
thought her
also
answer actually, she said, what did she say? She said, now that she has her own success, she
It
feels
leveled
more
the
on
playing
equal
field.
footing with him,
Mm-hmm.
and that she felt maybe they would be more
Mm-mm.
equal this time because last time,
That's all she said. No, all she said is, "I felt that now it evened the playing field," and the
yeah.
rest is insinuated. But she just answered it really good. She prepared. She practiced for that question,
Well,
and
maybe
she,
they edited it too
yeah,
because,
that's true.
maybe she looked at a card.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Remember Wendy
But
looked at the
that's
cards?
what
We
everybody
totally
been
skipped
saying
over
though
that.
on the internet.
When Wendy was looking at the cards on break.
Mm.
They always, I just feel like Giselle always know what the question's gonna be.
She prepared. I think Gazelle get in the mirror and she prepared thinking about what people are asking her on Twitter. Because
Yeah,
on Twitter is where they ask all the questions as the season airs.
right.
Oh, I know because I stay on Twitter every Sunday.
Hmm. I think she reading the questions and she preparing for them.
Right.
Giselle don't break, and that's why you got to go off. That's why they need to go off of her. She don't break.
And
Mm-hmm.
she's a liar. How you
Hmm.
gonna say you helped that man build that church from the ground up when he took over his father's church and members?
Well, 40 members
How you
is
could go
small.
to his church? No, that was not the case. I've been to his church when
Hmm.
he first got his church. He's
Uh-huh.
been to my church multiple times. There
Uh-huh.
was no 40 people. There was a church full of people.
Was it
She's a
before?
liar.
You don't think
Yes.
she's talking about before that time though?
When other time? When they were together, when she was the first lady of that church, they had members. When his father gave him that church, those same members stayed in that church.
Oh, they had more than 40.
Way more than 40.
Mm.
They had a church full of people.
Well, she a good liar because she got
Yes,
away
he's
with it.
a liar. I have been to that church more than once. I've watched him on TV. He's been to my church. Giselle is a liar.
Here's the thing. Giselle might be a liar, and I don't like her. But if she good at lying, she just good at lying. If she don't get called out on it, she just don't get called out on it. I
No,
mean,
I'm
what
not.
can we say? Because I mean, I hate it because that's my
Call her a
least
liar.
favorite person. But I don't
I'm
know
a,
for sure. So she done got up there.
I
She
know
lied
for
really
sure.
good.
I know for sure.
I
Like I
feel
just
you.
said, I've been there. I know.
Right.
My brother used to play. My brother is a freaking professional, a guitar, bass, all that play. I know Jamal,
Okay.
about Jamal.
All
She's a
right.
Well, you
liar.
heard DT
I
heard
believe
that
you.
DT heard that Nikki was harder on Giselle in the taping than what was shown. So yeah, that's a
DT,
fact of the editing.
I mean,
didn't I
she
just
said
say
she
that?
did say Nicki Minaj has said that, so we know that. Our only concern is at this point, are we gonna get that extra footage or not?
Nope.
And they'd
I
have to
know
be stupid.
you need it
I
really
think we're
bad.
gonna get it.
Nope.
I think we're gonna get it. Maybe it
I
might be a
don't.
while, but I think so because it's
I
Nicki.
don't. Mm-mm. That's what I was saying from the beginning, GT. The show and Bravo and Andy and the producer protected her because I know that could not have been all that she got.
Uh,
Sure.
Because even Karen on Watch What Happens Live said Nikki got into her. Andy asked her who she think Nikki drilled the hardest, and she said it's Gizelle. I feel sorry for her a little bit. So we
oh,
know that's not
really?
it.
Well, listen, put positive energy out into the universe because we are gonna say that we're gonna get that extra footage.
Yes, that would be fabulous.
We're gonna get it. Hmm.
If Bravo is listening, fire Ramona and release the footage of
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj's questions.
Yes.
I tell my sister and them that positive thing every single day, but yeah, I got with this one.
Hmm.
Look, I'm playing with formats, you guys.
Hmm.
You guys like that one?
Hmm.
I like this one better. I like that one better. Hold on.
Michael would be more attracted to Ashley than he is to Juan by the time they happen.
Well, we
And
could
we know
hope.
that's like,
Do you guys think there's a big difference in how Karen used to look and how she looks now?
I
hell yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see a difference, but I really feel like it doesn't take much to make that difference. One thing is light hair makes you look younger. I know.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She got that booger off her face.
Hmm. And you can see she got rid of some lines, and like you said, she got some injections, and that's it. And she
But she
don't look
looks good
young,
as hell,
young.
so I don't care. She looks damn good. And
Yeah, she
Giselle needs
do.
to stop trying to be ages because, sweetie, you're right
Hmm.
behind her, and Karen looks younger than you. Like Nikki
Yes.
told her, wouldn't you be mad if you had to
Well,
look
I'm
for
not gonna
money,
say
the
she look
husband?
younger. Mm-mm.
DT says,
To me,
I
she
just want
does.
to know if Jamal ever brought Tanya Griffin. That would be
Oh,
Pastor Tanya Griffin to your church at Prosperity Fit Girl
No,
40.
I've never seen her. I've
see,
never
here's my
seen her.
thing. I'm not satisfied when people come for Giselle based on Jamal. They were
Me
never in
neither.
a real relationship either. Anyways, so come
Right.
for her based on her own experiences, and they don't
Which
never
we
do
know
that.
nothing about, really,
That's what it
except for
is.
what we
Giselle
heard.
is evil and messy, but she protects her own business, so it's hard for them to come for her.
And that's her fault that they come for her by proxy because you share more and you won't get the by proxy part.
But it can't sting her as much because who is Jamal to her? We know he's not her husband. We know they don't have a good relationship. We know they just dated for a little while. So it just don't hit as
It
hard.
stings her. I'm about to say it stings her, just don't sting her like it would somebody else. That cheated
Exactly. Which ain't it don't get make me feel good enough.
at all. Never get enough satisfaction.
Yeah.
Never gonna
Hmm.
get enough. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah. So do you think Giselle looks extremely different than she did? Because she was like, Nikki said, yeah, you look different.
Yeah,
I think they all look better, honestly.
right.
They do, don't
I
they?
mean, money make you look better. You afford better makeup and better hair, better wigs.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's improved.
Her neck looked the same.
She has a beautiful
Mm.
long neck, but that's what long neck
Who?
people
Who
get.
do?
Giselle
Giselle,
has a
her neck
beautiful
ain't
long neck,
beautiful.
and
No,
because it's long. And
she got a ringy
sometimes,
long neck.
sometimes, melanated people don't have naturally long necks, and
Hmm.
sometimes we do.
I
But
do.
when we do, sometimes they do have lots of lines on them for some reason.
Mine don't.
I don't know why that is, but there's lots of smooth necks.
Mine don't.
I don't think there's anything extraordinarily gizzardy about Giselle's neck.
It's not, but it's the most obviously unattractive part on
I'm
her
about to say it's
body.
the oldest looking part of her body.
That's true. That's true.
Look,
If
her
it wasn't for
fashions
her
was
neck, you
bad
couldn't
back
tell her
then too.
age.
Remember that?
Honestly.
Remember her
Yeah.
fashions in that? They were bad back then too.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's one thing that did not change.
I'm
Hmm.
glad Karen got into wigs and was like, "Ooh, let me sell these," because they've improved a lot.
Yes,
Yeah, they
remember
have.
she was trying to shift her wig at the picnic table.
Yes, that was classic. That was so classic. Oh
I
my,
just tickled every time they show that.
that was hilarious.
Like when
Mhm.
she said vaccinated this season, that took me right back to that movie. I
Fascinated.
died
I got
laughing.
fascinated to be with you, heifers.
I don't know what it is, but I know my arm hurt.
Yeah, Karen is good for some
I
like one
love
line,
me some Karen.
you know?
The grand dame can do no wrong for me. I love me some Karen.
Well, I like her and I like her and I'm like over her all at the same time.
Yeah, because she lied too much and she be acting like she don't know what's going on either. But I
Yeah.
love
I think she gets away with the same amount
her.
of lying that Giselle gets away with. They both, her and Mia, they all have like this, they all get this weird pass for telling horrible lies.
Nah, but Giselle lie more.
I think Karen lies equally because even during all of this night, when Karen said something about,
A
oh,
lot on
Giselle
that
lies
stage
about
almost the
everything.
whole time.
And then one of the other ladies, I think it was Robin, of course, had to add her 2 cents and said something about her not lying about
Yeah, but she
real
confessed
stuff.
that she lied. She said, "I know. Yeah, I put 20 on 10." And she told us, "Well, what Giselle said was factual, and what Karen had to make something up." Girl, what Karen just said was forever. Something somebody thought it was factual. They put it out there. How you
Right?
gonna say that lady making up stuff? She didn't make it up. She just dragged. She just kept it going. She didn't make it up.
Boy, she doesn't make anything up. Hey, Toddy, you back?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you cooking? Is that
I
sizzling out
am.
here?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so hungry.
Oh, don't worry. I'm about to stir me up some chicken salad.
Yes.
Right? I just been drinking water, but I want some of that broccoli casserole I made earlier.
Ooh, oh my God, that sounds good.
It was yum.
Mm.
Okay,
I can't
so
do
let's see.
cheese.
Where were we? Where were we? Giselle is a good mom. We can give her that, right?
I will never take that away from her. As a mother, I will never ever
Yeah,
take that away from her.
that's true.
Now,
She represents
I
herself very well.
exact and now and then on the other hand, I love when her daughters get her together.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Nobody gets her together the way them girls do. Not
And
even Karen.
it feels better because it's coming from someone who you know she has to hear it from.
Exactly.
Hmm.
That did James Almo's daughter's face. No, no, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
She
Hmm.
did what?
Um, the James DT said, anyone know which plastic surgeon did Edward James Almost's daughter's face?
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. But what did you think about that? Oh yeah, we already talked about her whole 40 you're saying that's a misappropriated number of members that she came upon. Um, then what did you think about her exchange with Mia was next? And she immediately was like, oh Mia, I loved your mom and you and your mom together. Remember?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that?
I like that part too, but girl, don't bring your mom on here for a storyline and then
Yeah, I
people ain't
was.
gonna talk about her.
Yeah, I wonder if she said something and it got cut out, or if she didn't say anything. Because I really wanted to know, like, did she go in on Mia for bringing her mom on the show for clout or not?
No, she told her she loved seeing it.
You don't think it got cut out?
Nope. Nikki actually said that's the first thing she led with.
Right.
I love seeing you and your mother. I thought that was beautiful. I don't know how she would turn it and then say, well, why did you bring her on the show? Because you just said that you
Well,
loved it.
she did start everybody out like that. She started everybody out with a compliment and then went in for the kill. So I was wondering, did that get
She did that
edited out?
smooth
Yeah,
too.
she
She
kept
did
doing
that
it every time.
smooth.
Start you
But
out
I
with a
can't see how
compliment,
she could,
say something evil.
I just can't see how she had turned that one into something different. That
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, that was good. What about when Nikki was saying, "Do you grab Ray's ass when he's on top?"
I was like, okay.
Nobody wants to know about current and Ray sex life. We keep telling y'all that.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of interested. I
I
was
was
kind of interested.
not.
I was
That's
kind
like
of
when they
like,
was
I
in that
really wanted to know,
bathtub.
like, girl, what y'all doing? Because if I'm honest, to see Karen be her age and have a successful marriage and to see her overcome things in her marriage is very inspirational
Yeah, but I
for
don't want
me.
nobody that sex life. I tell you that. I'm happy for them. I don't ever want to see them in the tub together again. I don't want to see none of that.
You
Yeah.
don't want to see him sit on her lap? I got that picture.
See, I was
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
interested. I'm interested because, like, okay, so you got a young body now, and she said she's been exercising and accomplishing goals. Like, I want to know because they're older and they're still, like,
Yeah.
so flirtatious and they're overcoming everything. So I'm like, yes, tell me, girl, what you doing?
Yeah, you tell me, but don't show me, and then don't tell me nothing about the sex. I'll find that out on
Mm-hmm.
my own.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was a little hot and sexy, and but the thought of her grabbing Ray's thing, yeah, I'm like, no, I bet his knees are kind of shot for on top of
Yeah,
Mm, mm.
and the thought of her
it.
teabagging, and the thought of her teabagging Ray made me almost puke because his damn saggy balls would have been in her throat. She'd have been
Oh
choking.
my
No,
gosh.
no,
They would
no,
have
we
hit
not.
her
No,
eye. They
No
would have been
way.
on an eye socket.
Oh my
no,
gosh, y'all are
no,
so crazy.
no. Mm-mm. I don't want to hear about no tossing his salad, him tossing her salad. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah, she got into Mia too. I wonder, were there reports of that also?
Oh,
Because
they was on Twitter. They still on Twitter going back and forth.
who, Mia and Nikki?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
what happened?
Nikki,
Tell
she
me.
said
I'm
something
like,
about
what?
because I don't do disrespect. I don't care if it is Nicki Minaj, some child.
No way, she is.
Yeah, it's her. Nikki and Chris been going back and forth on Twitter. Child, it's a whole mess over there. They are
Is
mad,
it in
big
so
mad.
it's in the Twitter? It's not in the Instagram.
No, it's in the Twitter. Unless somebody snapshotted it and sent it to the IG. But I've only seen that on Twitter.
Toddy, you
Yeah.
keep leaving me. Look, I love Aunt Karen, but I didn't want to know that too, right?
Yes, I love me some Karen, but that is something I don't never need to know.
Never, never need to know.
And I hope it ain't on their new show either, because I don't want that.
Never tell me again. Never tell me.
Yeah, everybody took their little gripes from the reunion to Twitter.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
No, but when Wendy called Gizelle, told her with your turkey neck, 'cause you'll never tweet something. She said, "Go sit down somewhere, turkey neck," or something. She said, "I was dying."
Oh my.
That's hilarious. So
Yes,
this is
and it
after
was right around
she called the
Thanksgiving,
turkey.
so it was even funnier.
Oh,
No. Oh
Called
my
that lady
goodness.
turkey
I
neck.
have to find this. I wish I said stuff on Instagram because I don't really go on Twitter.
mm.
I just started going on Twitter. I love tweeting after the show go over. We having the people over there dying. Y'all know I
Oh,
don't
you
got no
can follow
sense.
the thing and then oh yeah, it's on the Twitter. I wonder what their ads are and stuff. So I just go
Get
to
a name.
Mm.
Giselle and Robin blocked me.
and it'll show me the last couple things she did.
Yeah, Giselle and Robin blocked me on Twitter.
Okay, so here we have finally the part about Mia and you having to answer the questions about her mom and how she's doing better now. And she did start off soft and she was like, oh, well, she's at my house right now watching my kids again. Now, we're going to pause right here
Mhm.
because, ladies,
Mhm. I'm
why
listening.
is she always having this lady watch her kids? What's going on?
Oh no.
Child, she want that place her sister got. She watch her sister kids, or she want her to watch her kids. Like, girl, you
It
can pay
doesn't make
for a
any
damn sitter.
freaking sense.
That's
You
what.
told me, okay, look, she told us she doesn't have a relationship with the lady, that she's just building a relationship with the lady, that she hasn't seen the lady,
Mm-hmm.
and that the lady is fresh out and susceptible to possibly relapsing. But
Mm-hmm.
she's begging her to watch her kids all the time.
Weird.
That's weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Child.
funny.
especially when you can afford a nanny.
Yes.
Or is that the way you justify giving your mother money to your husband? I don't understand.
Right. What is it?
Yeah,
What?
sometimes that's how you got to jump. Well, she watches the kids, so I give her money, and some people, some men are over your bank account and are like, what you doing? Why you giving her so much? But she watches the kids because no, you can get a babysitter, you can have a nanny.
Right? I
Mhm.
think I think that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, let grandma just be grandma, and if you gonna help your mother out, just help her out. But you don't have to help your mother by her because she's doing something for you. No,
Yeah. And that seems like that was her whole story. Like think about how many times she mentioned it now. We
Yeah.
can count at least four separate episodes and now the reunion that she's mentioned it about this lady watching her kids. Like this is
and
like
she be proudly saying it like we in the at home talking some yes she's watching the
yeah.
kids. No, we like why?
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're really like you're not reading the room. This looks horrible. Like why are you putting her through this? She just needs to like a spa day and a good book. Like just leave her alone. Like you know
Yeah.
what I
Take her out to dinner if you want to see her. Don't just come
Right.
over, but not just when you need it. No,
You don't have to watch the kids to be a good mom
thank you.
or to move forward from what she did. Those are your kids.
Exactly. But she thinks because she watches her sister kids, she gotta watch mine. I need her to watch mine. If you love me, why do you always watch her kids and you don't want to watch mine? Because they live in the same house. That's why. You don't want her watching your sister kids. Buy her a house or an apartment.
Mm-hmm. But I do say something that she's watching her kids and not hers. I kind of understand.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
we
I
don't
get
know their circumstances. Mia was
No.
adopted, and the other one was raised in a house with her. Maybe that's the one that took her in.
Maybe
You know what
so.
I'm saying? When she got out of jail, that she probably one that took her in.
That's right. She took them in and you didn't.
right. Well, she took her in, and maybe it's because didn't she say the lady didn't raise her, like her mom didn't wasn't really there for her?
That's
Yeah.
what I just said. She was in foster care. She was
Right.
adopted.
So maybe her way of knowing that her mom loves her is to be there for her kids since she wasn't there for her. Maybe it's some like
Uh-huh.
psychology something. I don't know. Who
It's
knows?
true. Yeah.
Who knows? I didn't find it on the Twitter. I'll have to look it up later. Because you know why? Because you know why? One who cares is here. That's why. So I will have to look it up later. Thanks for coming in, One Who Cares. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, remember when she was like, what if you had $100 million, Ashley? Would you
Wow.
still go with Michael?
She's a liar.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna believe that.
She was a liar and she struggled through it too.
Yes, she did. I girl told me something. He's nice. Girl, you a girl that we're nice looking at ever.
She said
Freddie
she was
Krueger has
attracted to
never been
him.
cute. No,
Look,
you
she said
attracted
she
to
was
his
attracted
money.
to him. And that's when they met. He looked exactly the same, you guys.
Yes, and she was attracted to his success. She was attracted to his dollars because
Yeah.
she worked at his restaurant. Girl, bye. And you was attracted to getting from up under that damn bridge.
Uh-huh.
And he looked like her dad.
And that was the next.
Mhm.
Trip, trap, trip, trap. Who's that going over my bridge? Girl, shut up. It is I, the creepy old man.
Oh,
I thought it was sweet when Karen said that part about how she has to have her Ray. I was like, I
I
heard
believe
that.
her. I believe that.
I
I
heard
believe that
that.
her. I believe that she would have married Ray. That
mhm.
I think they
That's
actually did marry for love.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think she like you said, it didn't hurt that he wasn't broke. Like
Right.
she wouldn't have got with him if he was broke. I'm positive.
Nobody. I'm not getting with nobody if they broke. I don't care who you are.
Mm.
Right.
That's stupid.
She said, because you ain't messing with no broke.
At all. No, I'm not
Said,
doing
I
that. I'm
love
not raising no man. No, no. You gotta have something. You ain't gotta be a millionaire, but you better be having something.
Yeah. I
that was told when Nicki said, "I know you don't have 100 million in the bank."
Ooh, her lying self. He's a liar.
Oh, that was hilarious.
How you know I don't have 100 million in the bank? Because I know you ain't got 100 million in the bank.
So further buying Michael. Yes, yes. And you know the sulfur beings are usually from like the underworld and shit. You know that, right? Anyway, yeah, I like magic worlds and stuff. So look at, remember, okay, that was hilarious when she was like, you know, you sound crazy, Mia, for saying that chicken strips make it a strip club and that it wasn't a
Exactly.
strip club because they serve steak and lobster.
Mm-hmm.
And then she tried to do a PSA for strippers.
Right.
Now, she is not a stripper. She's an entertainer. She got a resume. Don't play with her. Candiace say, strippers can't have resumes.
That was hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh, they are always
I
like,
died. I say, Candiace, if you don't stop. That was a good one. Strippers
and
ain't
see how
got
she
resumes.
backpedals? She like changes her story mid-story.
Child, she has amnesia. I think she need to go get checked because something's wrong. Not G don't have dementia or Alzheimer's. Something, but she need to go get checked because she can't remember nothing that she says.
That is hilarious. I don't
Don't
know. I
play the
hope
game of
they,
telephone with her.
oh, look, remember when she told Candace to go get her projector because she had projected herself into the conversation one too many times?
Yeah, I was with her. Like, girl, let these people take their lashes. Hush. They not your friends, girl. They are not your friends.
I don't know. You think in real life they're not friends either?
Who talks about their friend like that?
Well, I don't know. The way they act during the break and the way they chop it up, the way
Yeah,
they tell
right.
each other to fix their hair and
It's like
no
they're
girl, don't go in on them and you know what I mean? Like, are they just allies for the camera for the moment?
They
Candace
all be saying they
dying.
don't hang out with each other. Only people that are really friends is Robin and Giselle.
Right? Candace had you dying. Yeah, we're gonna get to Candace. We're gonna get to her. I didn't about the singing DT. What about
And even if that is they're her friend, they're not your friends still. My friends don't do or say the things that they do and say about her.
right? That's true.
My friend
But
ain't
I
gonna try
mean,
to make
but
me
with
look
all that,
crazy.
none of them are friends then. So they're
Thank
all like
you.
not friends, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
and Wendy may talk off camera. Robin and Giselle may talk off camera. We know Mia and Karen talk off camera. That's how that goes.
yeah.
Do you think that Mia is a sex symbol?
No.
No,
Do you think that she should see herself as a sex symbol to other people's husbands or else?
No.
you don't play with my husband.
Right? Like,
Period.
why are you worried about what my husband thinks about you?
When you got a whole husband yourself.
Yes.
It almost makes it seem like she's not happy in her situation.
She not happy with herself either. That's why she keep trying to change it. All these damn surgeries she keeps saying she done had.
Yeah.
Right? Well, she
I hope
is.
Mia goes and look at this season like Wendy did
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and changes it all the way around next season. Cause if she don't, I can guarantee she won't be a third. She won't get a third.
Huh.
Well, she acts like she don't even want to be on the show no more.
Yeah, they say yes. She's called the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Mia?
Mia. She said it's
Yeah, I
ghetto.
heard she was tripping. I heard she was tripping. But look, did you love the segue of Nikki saying, "So, Wendy, 4 degrees to candles, huh?" Like
Yeah.
news commentating the candles, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
And we didn't like Ashley's approach, but if what about what she said wasn't true, like the booty models and all that on Instagram? What about that weird hysterical laugh that Wendy did? It was so,
everybody's talking about that. It was crazy.
yeah, look, oh my God, she hasn't laughed that much. That's because she couldn't cuss Nikki out. So she had to just
Hmm.
laugh. He was. DT says the sex symbol of what? Botched television show? Yeah, right. Wendy Osefo's Eddie's social media, after being questioned, went from 623 following to like 422 following after the story broke.
Yeah. And she tried to act like she ain't no girl. You knew you probably was the one that deleted it.
That is too much. And then said she didn't know about it.
Right,
But she
girl
was
bye.
laughing so hysterically. Like, what was that?
But he
That
can't answer the questions for himself, but you don't know, girl bye.
Yeah.
Wendy looked like she micromanages everything. Bye.
Yeah, I thought that was a valid statement. I said that in the live before that I feel like she's like, I feel like if Eddie really needs help, he should blink 3 times in a row.
Exactly.
I think that Wendy is just a very outspoken woman. She says how she feels. I feel like I'm the same way, and I might say how I feel every step of the way, and I have no problem saying you feel another way. And he just might not be the type of person to say how he feels. You know, he might show it a different way, but I actually appreciate the fact that she's so outspoken.
Well, he tried to write that answer down, and she didn't want him to do that.
That was the
He wanted to
flashback
do
I was
that.
talking about.
See, I feel like if I was in that situation and I looked over, why would I not look over? Am I tripping? Like if I'm sitting there and my husband is writing an answer, I don't feel any reason not to look over if I want to. He can look at mine
Yeah,
too.
he can look over, but he still didn't write that answer.
Right. And if
Yeah.
you finna write a name up in here and none of these bitches I fuck with and you writing a bitch I don't fuck with name.
But that made it worse. You doing it. Nobody's talking about what they're talking about you and being insecure and not wanting him to do it. You gave a whole
Maybe he
nother
didn't
narrative
know.
for people to run
Look,
with.
and
Maybe
then
he
how
didn't know.
ironic is it that she didn't want him to write Mia's name or look at Mia, but then she dropped it like it was hot when G was passing money out to fake strippers.
Exactly.
I
I can do it, but you can't.
don't
Right.
I don't know. And again, I'm single, but I feel like if we're married couples hanging out, then there should be no problem. Like we should be able to have.
And if you're hanging out with your friends and they ask you a question, it should be no problem.
I
With
didn't.
that name, you can
What was,
drop it for my husband. Your husband should be able to say my name.
Now, who had sex at the Waffle House?
Nasty.
Is that
The girl that has steak and not chicken wings.
Mia?
Oh, at the Waffle House that way. Oh, okay. Because why was Mia yelling at her, I'm never telling you anything again? Like it was a different place than the strip place.
Mm-hmm.
Child,
Did you
you told
catch
all of
that?
us that, so I don't know.
See, she said, and you're having sex in a Waffle House bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy had said that.
Yeah, and she told
Said
all of us,
that's
so it's
a
not like it was
no-go
a secret.
Yeah, she said it on the show. So
Right, so it ain't like it was a secret. What you mean you gonna tell her nothing else?
Look,
You told
because
all of
it
us.
says, remind me to never tell you shit else, like it was a one-on-one conversation.
Right, no, you said that on camera. At that same party.
that's true.
Told you Mig and her brain does not work all the time.
That's
Told
true.
you she never remember what she said.
That's true. Which I understand as a personality trait. I can be like, sometimes I have friends like that, but on the TV show, it's not good.
At all. You gotta be quick with it. Don't just giving people more ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
They love doing that part.
Yes. So what happens next, larger curve?
I think she went out or something.
Sorry, had to talk to the kids for a second. They were still up, girl.
Mm.
So then they got into the whole Candiace situation of dealing with her mom. Now, I didn't know that. Well, the Barbs obviously had a lot of emotion about how Candiace should deal with her mother. And Candiace had already stated that she cussed her mother out. And I think that that's bad enough. I don't think that she should have to do like even more. What do you ladies think? Do you think that that Candiace should, like, what else should she say to her mother to get her mother to understand? Stop messing with me and my husband and stop disrespecting my husband on TV. You're doing
First,
shit you can't take back.
first of all, ain't none of your damn business what I say to my mama. I ain't
Exactly.
gotta stole my mom on no damn national TV for you.
Right.
As long as I feel satisfied with the response that my mother gave me after I let her know how I felt, that's all
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah,
matters.
right,
Everything is not for TV. I give you a
Right.
lot of my life, but you're not going to get everything, and you're not going to set my family up in the process.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that they should like lay off that because then Giselle added that whole stint part about how, yeah, we've all told her, various ways of dealing with her mother. And then
She,
Karen chimed in that she advised Dorothy that if you go down this road,
she did.
you're gonna tear your family apart, basically,
But
That's exactly what Karen said to her.
Yeah,
here's the thing. I hate Giselle, but when Giselle said that, it actually came from my mother, whose kids keep it real with her.
But
So
also, she didn't keep it with her. She didn't have that same energy with her father. Why didn't you cuss your father out on camera then? Don't tell Candace to cuss her mother out on camera if you ain't gonna cuss
yeah,
your father out on camera.
oh, that's true. I
that's
forgot about
And
very
y'all know
true.
I don't even like Candace, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Fair is fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially her mom.
So then we get to the almost the end of the show, ladies, where Nikki asks Candiace about her music. And I know there's been a big hoopla this week because during the show, Nikki said, "How many downloads did you have, or how many albums have you sold?" And Candace said, "I have my numbers right here. I just got them this week. Let's look."
Nikki was
And
trying to
mentioned a
pick
number,
me.
and then she looked, and the number was different, and then she looked, and the number was like 20,000. It was 500. It was half a million, 500,000 downloads or
Stream,
something. But
stream.
actual purchases of the album, it was
It was 20.
20,000.
And that still was good just to be off for 2 months. Wendy
Yeah,
was trying to play Candace. I don't care what nobody says because she kept trying to get her to have a bad, something was going to be bad about that album. Really? That's what happened? Oh. And after she figured out she ain't had nothing on her, that's when she said, okay, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
She
Mia should
said,
have shut up that whole
okay.
time.
And then she said about the auto tune.
And Mia should have shut up. She was in that damn corner doing too much.
Yeah, she really was. Like, girl,
That was weird, huh?
what's
Stop
your
making me take up for Kansas tonight, y'all.
Good night. Yeah. And then she dropped a new video again. Candace is doing things, you guys, and her new video is going to be "Is It Enough?" We can premiere that. We could do a live reaction to that. That'll be fun. Because I
understand
liked her last video too. I like Candace's little vibe. She reminds me of an '80s vibe, early '90s
why she
R&B type vibe.
song?
So then they got into her auto tune, which Candace said,
Hold on. Tati said something, but she broke up.
"Oh, Toddy,
Oh,
sorry."
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, what you say?
I said I understood why she didn't want to sing the song. I don't think that was a good song choice, but she pushed through.
She did good to me.
Yeah,
And stop
she
making me compliment Candace.
yeah, you're right. That's why she didn't want to do that song. She
yeah.
said she wanted to do a gospel song because it could really
So,
highlight her vocals.
yes.
And also because of licensing, you guys, as it turned out, that huge pause was because of licensing. And if you do a song on a platform like that, then there's licensing this and licensing that, but it's usually not required for gospel songs.
But
So she was
also, she
trying
knew
to,
Nikki
and it
was
was
trying to.
even required for her own song, she said. It was even going to be required for Drive Back. So she
But
finally
I
just
think
did it.
but I think she also hesitated because she knew Nikki was trying to play her as well, and she wanted to make sure that she did it right.
She had to do
Yeah, like she really was implying that you can't sing. And we've
Yeah,
heard her sing like since she got on the show. But that look right here, like this look right here, like I'm like,
I think
that kinda,
like
she did look like she was under duress. Like maybe there's some way editing going on in these moments right here, which also she did mention in her live that it got edited in a way that's almost out of order. And
Right.
It always does.
It's pretty and calm. It's like she's thinking, do I want to sing this, or how can I
yeah,
get it off, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But
And
also, I had a funny thought when she did that, when she wouldn't sing. I was like, girl, sing. This ain't Showtime at Apollo. You know how people go on Showtime used to sing gospel songs so they wouldn't
yeah,
get booed? I was dying laughing to myself. I said, girl, you ain't gonna get booed off the stage. Sing the
rub
song.
that log and get out
I
there.
thought she was too bad.
Nobody's coming with that hook cane. What was that guy's name that used to come with the hook cane on the
Yeah,
Apollo?
Sandman. The Sandman.
Yeah, man, yeah. And they
Yeah, that's
used
why
to
I was
do
like,
that.
girl, he not here. Calm down.
Yeah. And then Gizelle was being really pushy. Was that pushy or encouragement? Was she?
Like I just said, they're not your friend.
Well, I think that it did. I kind of felt like that was a bit of support. I think
don't.
that was a nice nasty. I feel like in that moment, Candiace, Nicki Minaj is asking you to sing. Just fucking sing.
Yeah,
But
Just
also, Giselle caught all that shade that she was throwing at her too, and she knew why Candiace was hesitant.
yeah.
yeah,
But at the same time, I almost felt like it was slick, an opportunity given. I think Nikki was kind of giving her an opportunity because Candiace represents her voice well on the show too.
she
But
does.
no, did you hear what Nikki said when she asked her the question? What is the first thing that you would want somebody to know about? And she was like, "Your voice? Are you really your voice? You
Uh-huh.
sure your voice?"
Hmm.
Like she was
Yeah.
saying, the girl can't sing.
So this is one of those moments where if you know Nikki, then you take it different. If you ask me, if you're a fan of Nicki Minaj, then you take that moment as just her personality and just a quick tease. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it. It's just like, oh, okay, for real, girl, you serious? Okay, well, let me hear it then. But it's really the opportunity to give yourself, that platform.
I feel
Okay,
like
I'm not a fan, and I ain't see it
so
that way.
good. And
Yeah.
I feel like Nikki's reaction after she finally decided to go ahead and sing the song
Yeah,
was so awesome when she was dancing to it and she was like doing the body wave in her chair. She was like, yeah, it was really
yeah,
good.
because
And I liked it.
Honestly,
you couldn't say anything else. She shut you the hell up.
but if
Yeah,
you think
totally.
about it, even Candice's representation of her voice and her craft on the show is not bad. So Nikki would have
Well,
no
she done had some bad performances on that show.
it's no reason for Nikki to sit there and be like, "Oh, this bitch can't sing." Like she does, she represents herself well on the show as a singer and an artist.
Yeah, she has had some bad moments singing. At her wedding, she sounded a hot mess. No, she had reason to think that. No,
Okay,
Still
speaking
though,
of that,
sounded good.
so at
no.
the engagement party that Robin had with Juan, and didn't Candace sing at that?
Yeah.
Yes, and she did not do good at that one either.
Okay. So, but
No,
that
she
wasn't
did
her
good.
fault as much as it was
Well,
they
let's be
didn't
clear.
have the mic
Candace
on.
did good, but the sound was messed up.
Yes.
Did
It
good.
was the production and the
Yes.
sound
It was not
messed it up. And that is why Chris was upset at this
Yeah,
whole thing, was because he was triggered back to how they made her look stupid at the other thing,
No.
and he
yeah.
felt like they were trying to make her look stupid again,
Listen,
but it ended
And
up
Chris felt the same way
semi-resolved
I
when I
felt.
left.
Nikki was playing her because he said it on
I
Twitter.
I am a Candace fan. Candace is actually my favorite, and I
Me too.
don't feel like she was attacked. I feel like Candace has a mouth. Even when it came to Nicki Minaj, she was saying things. She could not keep her mouth shut.
She
Even
was.
she said, "I don't feel attacked in this moment." Nicki gave her a, a platform, and she took it, and she did great. So she
Yeah,
had to be upset about it. It was no shade. It would only be shady if she said that stuff to Ashley, knowing Ashley can't sing, then I was
right.
shady. But she knew Candace could sing.
I, I took it the same way Chris did. Really? You sure? Your voice? I took it just like he did. Because Nikki can be shady at the same time.
Yeah, he's like, I heard every question and I didn't like it. He's
And he
like,
was back there drinking that damn tequila with Wendy too.
that was
Typical school
hilarious.
mom.
He did come out there with that drink. That was a good reunion, though, ladies, because
Yeah.
after that, we got to see them all come back and they toasted their selves. And oh, no, see, because, oh, yeah, that's what it was right here. You see that? Robin said, "You're still complaining," to Chris when he
Yeah.
brought up, "This is
Yeah,
like they did to you at the engagement party."
Yep.
Robin came back out at that moment and says, "You're still complaining about that?"
I
yeah,
mean,
she irritating.
on
Shut
one,
up.
I think that he misinterpreted the situation. On the other hand, I think that he's being really supportive. He was just like, not my wife.
Right.
Yeah, you guys aren't going to keep doing this to her. She can
Yeah.
And
fucking.
Rob
And
and
then,
Robin don't understand that because she don't have that.
Neither do Gizelle. They don't understand.
Exactly.
Honestly, if I'm honest, even Nicki, because she tweeted about it later, even she didn't understand. He's super protective of her, like a husband should be, like a mate should be. And the
Exactly.
thing that blows my mind is Chris is actually a very good husband, even though he's imperfect. Like, and everyone wants to find something wrong with them. It's almost like they're jealous.
yeah, I feel like that too.
Yeah.
I
They
feel
tell us
like,
it's a whole good relationship.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like they're very jealous of Chris too. Like he was right on, he was spot on when he said, "You guys paint me out to be like this dude. When I support my wife, it's a problem. You guys support your wife, it's kudos." You know what I mean? Like they do act like he's from under a bridge somewhere. And I'm like, dude, that's not the right answer for being
Thank
You know,
the
you.
misogynist one.
we talk about colorism, but do we think it's because he's white and she's black?
But no,
Well,
because Mikey's white and black and they take up for him.
they
They
should.
have this season, but previous seasons he's been up for grabs. That's
Yeah,
just
he should have been. I'm just saying they give it to him when they give it to all of them. Like, but
okay.
I don't think
Okay,
it's
you're
no
right.
color thing.
They
I
do
think it's a
Eddie, they do
jealousy
Jamal.
thing.
You're right. They do Juan. You're right about that. You're right.
I think it's a jealousy thing. Yeah, that's what I think.
They just want you to show that your marriage is imperfect too.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. Be in the boat with me. Don't you put me in the boat by myself. Come right on over here.
But it's
Yeah,
it's the two women who don't have a marriage.
right.
Right.
And it's
And
so
those are the two
ridiculous
least
because
opinions you should care about when you're married.
exactly. That's why I was saying about the mother thing. No, Gizelle, I'm not going. No, for you to give you something to laugh at, to give you something to giggle about. No, I'm not going to cuss my mother out for you.
That was crazy. And Candiace kept saying, "You don't understand. It's not that easy." Nicki didn't understand. I know Nicki has a relationship with her mom. I know her mom has a similar story to Mia. So I was not surprised that she related to Mia. I
Yeah.
think that it was funny to me because I'm just curious because she told Candiace, if that person will do that to you once, they'll do it again. But her mom, to my knowledge, has never done anything like that to her. And she's been a celebrity for over almost 2 decades, is it not?
Right. Yeah, at
Since
least.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. I don't even know
2010.
nothing about that girl mother.
Oh, since 2010, I know for sure she's been a celebrity. So I'm just questioning why she would expect Candiace to do something like that. And she's a new mom. Um,
Exactly.
yeah, she's not gonna cuss her mom out for you guys or go off on her on national television, because she knows she wants to continue the relationship.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Like I said, I'm not going to tear my family up for TV. No, we're not going to do that because after this TV show is gone, my mother is still going to be there.
Right. For life. Right.
And y'all know with my mother not being here, I don't play with the mothers. No, no.
Right.
Mm-mm.
and people who don't have a healed relationship with their mom might not understand because I was surprised Nicki didn't get it. I was surprised she asked that question, but I kind of felt like she kept asking difficult questions and allowing people to give their response. And it seemed like she was agreeing with whatever they said almost.
Well, it did seem like she was letting their answer be their answer for sure.
Yeah, she wasn't giving much pushback. She
Except
did,
for Candiace.
but not.
She gave Candiace all the pushback. And they edited that way to make it seem like she only did that with Candiace. Because I know she did not. I know she did it with the other women, some other women too.
Yeah.
So not only did they try to play Candiace, they tried to play Nicki at the same time.
Yeah, because Nicki
That's not okay.
had so much more footage and she wants it out there. So I'm hoping I feel like they would have to be stupid to not give us Nicki Minaj's footage after she's made like multiple tweets saying she wants it out there. So,
But as we know, a lot of times Bravo is stupid.
yeah, damn. I mean, if I will say that if Nicki Minaj does not get more footage put out there, I will feel like she's like lowered her she's not as much of a celebrity as she was.
Because she don't have that pool.
Right.
Because back in the day, it was no way that they would not have done that.
Yeah.
Right.
She would have did her whole 2 hours every year.
Maybe you know what? As for sure, I feel like her next album, if it goes platinum in quicker than 2 months since she was so judgmental of Candiace, then they should be pushing this out.
That stuff ain't coming out. I don't see
I heard
it.
isn't she gonna have new songs soon?
Yes, she has a new album out. She just tweeted about it. So I feel like they would have to be stupid to not put out this extra footage. They'd have to
love you, Tottie, but it ain't gonna happen.
It's gotta be like some type of spin-off or some type of behind the scenes episode they're gonna do.
When do they do that?
Yeah, Bravo's not helping.
They've never had a real celebrity on these platforms.
And they couldn't make any money, Tottie, because they love attaching their name to everything, especially when the black ladies have something to do. And Nicki's not going to let them be like, oh, Real Housewives of Nicki Minaj presents Nicki Minaj.
But I think
because that's a whole nother check they're gonna have to cut.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do it.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope they do too. And I'm pretty
sure they need to pay Tyrone so they can use whatever footage they got of him. It don't seem like they doing that either. He's suing them.
Who?
Sheree's boyfriend.
Sheree's boyfriend.
What is
he wants his image in like this pulled from since 2016, right?
What is he compared to Nicki Minaj? Like, who even cares?
But it's part of the show. They brought Sheree back before that storyline.
That's too low of a bar to connect to Nicki Minaj.
It's a low bar, but it's the same thing, and it ain't happening.
It's not because it's Nicki Minaj. I'm telling y'all,
that thing ain't coming out. It could have been Beyonce. It ain't coming out.
Have a lot of pull.
There is no female rapper who is on her level.
Yes, there. I'm not ever gonna believe that.
Who is that?
Right now, Nicki's doing nothing. Nobody's talking about Nicki being a rapper. Who's talking about that? Everything is about her husband. Everybody's bigger than her right now.
There's no one who's bigger than Nicki. Now, if we're talking about in the last few months, who has been putting out music?
The last couple of years.
Then we just have different perspectives because Nicki has been dropping singles. Nicki has not been dropping an album.
Nicki has been dropping collabs.
Last year,
Nicki has been dropping collabs.
Collaborating.
That's how she blew up though.
But it hasn't blew her back up yet.
That's what
she's done a lot of them.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know a recent Carter B song. I don't know a recent Meg Thee Stallion song.
She just brought out a video.
Who did? Cardi B?
Yeah, for the new movie she's in.
Oh yeah, that Halle Berry movie. What's it called?
I forgot the name. I don't remember
It must not have been that good.
It got a lot of views.
No, the movie is called Bruise,
but
and
Nicki's videos
Halle Berry. It's really good.
My point is, we don't know any of these people's individual songs. When Nicki comes out with a song, we'll know what it is.
No, that's not true because that Chung Lee album was some trash. Her last album was some trash, and it did not stay up that long.
Let me see. Dreams, and then Chung Lee. That's all I really remember.
Yeah, and off a whole album. When has Nicki only dropped two songs off an album?
Well, she's been
Never.
singles and collabs, but this time, like, yeah, let me see.
But those collabs not even blowing up like that. Come on now.
You might be right. I'm Googling it.
I don't have a dog in this fight because I liked the Chun-Li album. Is that what it was called? Or
Yeah.
the Chun-Li song with the Spawn guy in it?
It
Okay,
was the album. That was the name of the album, wasn't it?
she had an album called Queen in 2018.
And don't nobody remember it. We ain't say nothing about that album just now.
That
When
might
did
be. Oh
Cardi
my
B
goodness, I
drop?
might have said something.
Just
When did
last year,
Cardi B
Lager.
drop Money?
The year before last, and WAP was last year, and Up was this year.
So was Money 2018?
Up is Cardi B.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but
everybody
I'm
knew
just
that
saying,
song.
like, see, because for me personally, I know Cardi B's songs in the last couple of years. I don't know
Exactly.
Nicki Minaj
Oh,
songs
I
in the
don't
last
see
couple of years.
nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't hating on the lady. I want every black sister to win, but the truth is the truth. Just
Oh,
like
Yeah,
I don't like Candiace, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that they wasn't trying to do her wrong. Y'all heard me say stop making me agree with the girl tonight.
I just got back, DT. Sorry.
okay. Now the album, 16 songs.
And two, we know. You know, because I don't know none of them.
Well, there's Ganja Burns, there's Barbie Dreams, Chun-Li.
And that's it.
Oh,
That came on the radio.
wow. Oh my God. Oh, Good Form, that's 4.
Still got 12 more.
That's it. Oh,
I love y'all, Bob. Y'all Bobs are crazy as hell.
well, I'm not a barb. I'm in the beehive. I'm not a barb, but I'm a fan to where if I see something occurs, if I run across it, I'll stop and look.
Well, I haven't heard
I
any of her
didn't even know
songs,
the
but
album
I
of her, the name
have
of her
been
last
loving the
album. So
Cardi
I'm
B.
definitely not a barb.
Yeah.
I
And a
like
lot of
Cardi
Cardi
B's
B. And a
rapping,
lot of Meg.
and
And a lot of Doja. A lot of everybody but Nicki.
yeah.
Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up Cardi B's last album and see what I know off that.
Okay. And when was it?
Her last album was 2018. She hasn't had brought an album out since. She dropped singles, and they all went to number one.
Well, that's for both of her though. Invasion of Privacy. She hasn't. She's been dropping collab singles.
Yeah, she's been dropping collabs, and she's been dropping singles, and every one of them go.
Okay, let's see. Cardi B. Okay,
That
get
girl
up.
is diamond.
That one. Big and Head. I know that. Be Careful. I know that. Damn. I
That
like
whole album,
Ready.
Tottie, everybody knows.
Wow.
That whole album.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I know 12 out of, I mean, no, 10 out of 12 of these songs.
I know
Yeah.
every last one of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And what year was that?
Ooh.
The same year as Nicki,
Toddy, what year was it for sure?
18.
18, right?
Ooh. Let me look up their net worth.
Now, Nicki might be worth more because Nicki had a whole brand, but
Yeah.
album sales, yeah.
Nicki, see, that was Cardi B's first solo album.
Yeah, and it
Nicki
went.
for over a decade. So we'll have to see. The longevity does matter.
You're going to find a way to make that girl be good.
So here's my question though. If you have Nicki Minaj and if you have Beyonce and you have her, does Beyonce still not take the cake even though she hasn't put out anything in a while?
That's two different
Beyonce's on a
genres.
level by herself.
Yeah, that's two different total genres.
Who's bigger? Yeah. And who's going to be bigger than Beyonce?
But see, I feel the same way about Nicki
But, but that's not the case.
but it's not the same. Do you think it's because Beyonce is a performer and Nicki's not?
Well, okay.
Maybe. I don't know, but That's
I
still
also,
comparing apples to
I'm
oranges.
not a huge
You can't compare.
Beyonce. Like I can or can't do. I mean, when she comes out with something, I'm like, oh, is that nice? But I don't have any recollection of any song that she's done recently.
Okay, Cardi
I,
B, 40 million.
who's singing right now that I know?
Candiace.
Adele and Candiace.
It says Cardi by herself is worth 40 million. Nicki is 100 million.
I
However,
told you she's worth more. I know that. Like you just said, she's been in the game for 10 years, over 10 years. She
Better
better
be
be.
worth more.
that
And
doesn't.
when she was going, Nicki was going. You can't take that part from her. When she was going, she was going. But now and then, she's not going.
Yeah, she just kind of
I can
said it.
never take away her accomplishment.
Let me see Offset because Cardi B is married.
And his net worth is like almost, if not, I think his is more than Cardi's.
No, Offset's net worth is 26 million. So even their net worths combined aren't matching Nicki's. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, so yeah,
Nicki's husband ain't adding nothing to hers though.
I mean, that's crazy. Your husband and your net worth is not matching with Nicki's. Okay.
But them album sales ain't matching with Cardi's.
But Cardi only has one album out.
Yeah,
yeah. So 40
and the
for
last
one.
album that Nicki dropped since Cardi came out did not do anything. You can't talk about what Nicki did in the past compared to Cardi. You can't compare those two. But if you compare those two albums that came out at the same time, Cardi's on top.
I mean, I guess see, I have a hard time looking at their net worth and saying that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
Nicki has
wait.
made
Okay.
money for over 10 years. She better have money. She got Queen Radio. She still got things out here. She's still making money plus the money she been made. Cardi would not be above her.
I know, but that to me, that's what just proves that Nicki goes harder. So until Cardi has,
No, it don't prove that. It don't prove that she go harder. It
It
proves that
proves
she
that
went
Nicki went.
harder. It
It
proves
proves
that
that
she's
Nicki
been
went
here
longer.
longer. Exactly.
Yeah.
But Cardi still hasn't been able to be here for 10 years yet. So once Cardi's here for 10 years, then you can compare the two.
And that's exactly it. They're not able to be compared to one another until Cardi can prove she makes it as long as Nicki has made.
But that same album, but those two albums can be compared because they came out at the same time.
That's not true. You have to compare Cardi's first album to Nicki's first albm. You can't,
Okay, go look up Nicki
can't
first
compare,
album.
Right?
you
Me
can't
neither.
compare a new
DT.
artist's first album to
Look,
an older artist for his fifth
DT and
album.
I are
But
in the same boat
if
right
she
now,
is
you guys.
up and she's stuck, it would not matter. If Nicki was still going, it would not matter. That means Nicki's not going anymore.
I
But
don't know.
DT and
See, for
I
me, I feel like
both
it'll have to
have
be
no
one more
back.
album.
We don't have
If the
any
next
back.
album flops, I'll say okay. But she's been in the
That one did, and this one
They're
she's
really
been
going
proving
on.
herself to be resilient and an overcomer for so many years. I can't just say that because of that one album. So I'll say
when we comparing, that's what we have to do.
But even though I will also say, even if her next album comes out and flops, Nicki's music feeds me more than Cardi B does. Cardi B
That's you, but not everybody.
yeah, of
And
course,
Cardi
that's
feeds
me.
me more than Nicki does.
That's me. See, Cardi B turns me up, and I get lit. I feel confident. Nicki Minaj, she speaks through a different sense of, intellectual. She's
Nicki does nothing for me.
it's all in her metaphors. Her metaphors are so powerful, and it takes.
Oh,
I feel like
I
intelligent.
can't get past all the voices.
She raps in an intelligent way when she's not rapping about sex, and that's what I love about her.
well, I have to check her out again and see what's she's saying to see these powerful metaphors.
Larger curves. What you doing, girl?
I'm right here. You can't hear me? Hello?
Larger curves.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you, Logger.
Hello?
You can.
I can hear her. Yeah.
What you say?
What
I was
happened?
saying hello. Yeah, I was saying
Can you hear her
hello.
now?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I
That
can
is
hear
so
you.
weird. I can hear you all fine.
I can hear you both.
Can you hear me?
I can still hear you talking.
Oh, that's excellent. Because DT and I were saying we don't have a bat in this play because we don't really, we don't listen to either rapper really. We're just if I hear the song come on, I happen to hear it. I don't go. I'm not like a downloader.
Yeah, me either. I'm not downloading anything. I'm not. I'm just like that.
Yeah,
But I do know what she do is on social media. That's what we do. We watch this stuff to review and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. Toddy,
Hi.
can you hear
Can
me
you
now?
hear her?
Yes, I don't know what happened. Oh my
That's weird, right?
goodness.
So weird. Sorry about that. But I was trying to say that
Cardi
DT
did
and
that.
I were just like sitting on the sideline of that whole beautiful debate. That was a very passionate debate. That was
Cardi
awesome.
said, "Let me show her how much power I got. Let me cut her mic. Let me let her not be able to hear Lager no more."
Oh my god. I love I love the Googling. All of it. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I like the facts. I love your research, Toddy. Thank you for that. She is quick with the research, you guys. We only be doing the facts. Nothing but the facts, right?
That's
But
all we got.
I love that you ladies came by tonight to the Larger Curves review for the Real Housewives of Potomac Part 4 when Nicki Minaj took the mic. And I love that you ladies came on here, shared your perspectives with me. And we've been going on almost 2 hours.
Oh.
There's nowhere else to be as long as YouTube give me my daggone notifications.
That is fantastic. I love
Because
it.
last night I had 3 lives. I was like, hold on, Lager done came on. I got to leave this one and go to her.
Hey.
I
And then
love
I went back after you was over.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. I was like, really, we had so much fun last night. That was so
That
much
was a good go. We missed you, Tati. We wanted to talk about
Oh my
the
god.
Huntsville people with you.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh. Okay. We gotta catch up on that.
Oh
definitely.
my God, we had a lot to say.
Well, when this reunion happens, we should do a
Oh
live right after
Lord.
that.
Yes.
Oh, but Carlos King is going to be on a YouTuber station tomorrow, um, talking about Love and Mayor Tunstall. That should
Oh,
be
you gotta send me that link to Lager.
Yeah.
yes,
I'm about
for surely. It's going to be DJ Richie Sky has that interview tomorrow.
gosh. DJ Richie Sky is just
I
blowing
love him.
I love
I
him.
love him.
Shout out to DJ Richie
He is the
Sky.
second person.
he,
Color Me Pink was the first person, and he was the second person to get me to watch his things on YouTube. I used to watch him religiously
he
every day.
he's very good at not coming off biased.
Yep.
Yeah,
And he's so humble and sweet with it. You can't get mad even if he was. Like, how can
right.
you get mad at Richie?
That's true. That's true.
I love everything
Awesome.
about him. His energy is just so, oh yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I want to
everything.
be
So
around him.
yeah, it's gonna be on his thing tomorrow. So I know I smashed his bell, so I'll get a notification about it. And when I do, I'll pass it forward to you guys.
Yeah, I should too, but just in case, because
Yeah.
I've been subscribed to him, and I've been hit that bill.
Definitely.
I love
And
me some
anybody
Richie.
coming in here, if you came in late or anything, make sure you pressing buttons, smashing buttons, the like button, the subscribe button on your way in. Hit the bell so you can get notified.
And
Next
share.
video and share. Yes. I want to thank Toddy Vision for being on.
Woo! Can I get an applause? Because you didn't give me one earlier.
I didn't, did I? I was like, oh, I know. Oh my God. We just
You
started
slipping.
Oh
Oh
my
Lord.
god.
I know.
Bye.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
about to, ooh,
You know
Yay.
we be looking forward to our bells and whistles.
right.
I know. We just started talking. We were like jumped right in as soon as you got here, and I wasn't all set up. Because, like
I,
I said, we
I
were
was
talking
about
to
to
my
call you
daughter.
Giselle.
Would you
We were
say, Saudi?
I said I was about to call her Gizelle for being shady and not giving me my
never that, never the shade, only the sunshine. Well, except for when it's shady. But when Mama gets hot, I need the shade. I'm sorry.
Okay, right. Don't be reasonably shady. I
I
do
know. I don't
say
want anybody to take it the wrong way.
yes. So,
Right?
what did you guys think when you heard that Nikki was going to be hosting the show?
I was like, oh gosh, she's trying to deflect from her husband.
That's what I said. That's
Yes.
what I said. And somehow I was ready to have something to say about her hiding everything going on with her husband, but somehow she did okay enough for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I still feel like if we had somebody who didn't have all the drama she had, we could have got some questions answered about Michael Darby.
Yep, because with certain things that she was not going to touch because it wouldn't have, the optics wouldn't have been right.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the only reason I don't think she should have been on there. Period.
That
Because
she
you
did.
heard her kept saying, "I'm not trying to say that's not what I'm implying. I'm not implying that. Like, don't go there, bitch. Don't go with mine. So let me just let you know that's not what I'm trying to do."
Mm,
Oh, when she said, "Does Juan always hang out with gay men?" and implied
Right.
that Michael was gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I felt like that was a good, like, understandable slip up because,
No, I understood it. I'm just saying she made sure she cleaned it up. Because
right,
you ain't gonna go into me.
right. I feel you. I feel you. But I just want to say, it does look clear that he is like maybe
Wait a minute.
bi.
I was about to say if he ain't gay, he's bi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
so
when
is she.
Ashley said that he wasn't overtly sexual with anyone, I said, he wasn't overtly sexual with any of these women, but
Right.
sweetie, every male on the staff was looking out for him. Stop it. He even touched
Exactly.
Andy. Get out of here.
And that's been my
Right.
thing from the beginning. They don't see his sexual harassment as such a big deal because he does it to men.
Right.
Men.
But
Yes,
if
they
it was a
don't care
woman,
about that at all. And that was interesting too, though, now that you brought that up real quick, that the amount of the disagreeing that she did with the thought that Michael could be gay. She was like, excuse me.
exactly.
Like it was the furthest thing from the world for anybody to possibly fathom that a man who goes around and grabs other men's asses and stuff, okay, without their consent or permission on a seasonal basis. Like he does it seasonally, at least.
Yes.
See it
See,
every
my thing is, I feel
right.
like Ashley knows and she's just keeping a secret, keeping it a secret.
Yeah.
Just like she kept her three-way preferences a secret for a long
Right.
time. I just think she's keeping it to herself. But I could tell from her and Michael Darby's interaction when he brought up wine and she smirked and she was like, let's change the subject. I was
Exactly.
Yeah.
like,
And
okay.
you're not gonna tell me that they not have not entertained another man in their bed.
Exactly.
You're not gonna tell me that.
Right.
I'm never gonna believe that.
Exactly.
He hit a
Michael just
woman
doesn't want it to be
or
talked
man.
about on the show yet, and that's why they're not talking about it.
Well,
Exactly.
and that's okay. That speaks to my opinion that when he did get caught in the hotel with the lady, that was a setup with a lady to make us think that he likes ladies too.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly. I said the same thing. No man says anything like that out of their mouth about another man that is straight. I don't want to hear it. Another straight man is not going to say that about another straight man. No, that
Nor a
will
straight
never
woman.
happen.
Unless you're
I don't
thinking
know
about it,
them.
you're not going to do it. Male, female, whatever. If you're straight, you're not going
Exactly.
to do that. Mm-mm.
Like Nikki said, even if it was another woman, girl, get out of here. We
Mm-hmm.
understand you don't want to go back under that bridge. We understand that that's your meal ticket and now you're baby daddy. But guess
Mm-hmm.
what? He is what he is and he is what he showed us.
Do
Mm-hmm.
you guys think that Ashley got knocked up yet on her annual knock me up vacation?
I hope not. She got enough.
See,
She
that's what
wants
confused
another one.
me.
She left
When it
talking
came
about
to
she wants
Ashley,
another one.
at first, I honestly felt like Ashley was just after his money. After these kids and everything, I'm starting to think she's just nasty and evil and she likes being there, like, because she could have been left
Right.
And also, each child gets another check whenever he do decide to come out.
But how can it be a part of a plan to have kids with somebody and they're such a foul person?
The
Right.
same way you plan to be with them and you know they a foul person.
But see, I couldn't do it. I
I
couldn't do
couldn't
it.
either.
It's like
Most of us
that's what
couldn't do it. We're talking
like
about Ashley.
yeah, that's true. You got to recognize she's a foul person.
Yes,
Right.
she just tried to do it slickly. But
Yeah.
yes, child, please. If he's a creep, she's a witch. The hell,
Gosh.
Period.
they
Right.
are two of the same daggone people. There's no way she could stay with that man this long if she didn't have some of the same tendencies as he has. It wouldn't work.
Okay. Okay. Well, speaking of that, I was saying that Ashley is to Michael what Ghislaine Maxwell was to Epstein. Because, and just hear me
A
out,
cover
in
up.
as much as she being around all these people have made it possible for him to grab their butts. Like,
Yeah.
or was he just doing this everywhere? Was he comfortable doing it at her job only? Was he doing it at his job too?
It's like she feeds him. It's like feeding him,
Yes,
feeding his urges. Yes.
yes.
Yes. I'll lead
In
you to
my
the people
opinion,
and
that's
you do
just
the
an
rest.
opinion. That's all an opinion. It's nothing, and I don't have any facts on that. It's just an opinion because why is she okay with that? You know how, okay, it's also like, okay, if it's not that bad, then maybe another analogy for it could be where you know how you see those movies from the 70s where the people go to pick up runaways from the freaking uh train station and a lady approaches them and is like, "Oh, I can give you a
Do
ride
a
to
modeling job.
the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or a modeling job. Oh, it won't be and then get them
It's
and
your
they're fully
recruiter.
yeah, like a recruiter. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All that.
Exactly, larger curves. Yes, and yes. Exactly. It's so weird. What's
It's
up?
crazy.
Yeah,
And
it's
for them to enable it, for Bravo to enable it, if that ain't the white privilege of it all, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And
No
his
black man would have been able to do half of the things that Michael does. Even Chris wouldn't even be able to do half of the things Michael does. It's about his money. It's about his
Mhm.
status.
right.
Yep. That's what it is. Yep.
It's not
Yeah,
just the color, it's his status.
Yep.
right.
And yeah, you're right. You're
Because
right.
you see how he treats Chris. He act like Chris is trailer park trash and he's Park Avenue.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
If you don't have
That's
integrity, sweetie, you're the trailer park trash.
Yeah.
If you don't
true.
have morals, you're from the trailer park, not Chris.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Not to say that there's
So
anything wrong
foul.
with trailer parks. I've seen some fabulous double wides.
Whatever. We can say trailer park because the same way people always put ghetto. Ghettos ain't
Yeah.
bad either. I'm from the hood, but guess what? I'm not the hood.
That's why
Exactly.
I don't say that's
I'm
the
not my circumstances. I can't help how I was born. And I hate when people keep doing that. Oh my God, that is so ghetto. This is so ghetto.
yeah.
Everybody in the ghetto ain't
But
ghetto.
also,
Everybody in the ghetto are not dumb. We get out and we make sure that we stay out. Don't do it. I hate when people do that.
I I stopped saying that a year ago. A year ago I started saying that is so trailer park. I don't call it ghetto no more. That is so trailer park. Oh my God, you did that?
that is so
Right.
true. That's
Do to
hilarious.
them what they do to us. But
Yeah.
no, we down each other and not even paying attention that we are doing it
Period.
because we're so
But you
used
know,
to
the
saying it.
ghetto technically was a term used to describe poor white areas, typically full of Jewish people.
Mm.
Yeah, and they flipped it on us and we allowed it to stay there.
Yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. So, but yeah, I don't use the term ghetto. I try to generally, like, even in all of this with our discussions, this isn't for just like gossip and tear down. It's really to like try to figure out the psyche and like, why do I like certain things? Why do I feel certain ways? And then I hear your perceptions, and that allows me to see, oh, maybe that is a different way to see things. And it's awesome, right?
Mhm.
So this is all
Yeah,
with love and light, and I appreciate the ladies of the Real Housewives of Potomac for sharing their lives with us and for entertaining us with what they call reality and a form of reality, right? and for just even giving us something to talk about and to communicate on and to connect on. And I really appreciate that about this show. And you know what I appreciate about you ladies specifically is
What?
that you are here with me sharing your perspectives with the audience. And it was so much fun, and you add so much passion and so much insight and the research. I just love it all.
Can I
And
ask you guys one question?
yeah,
Who's your favorite? Who's you guys' season favorite now that the season is over?
Karen
oh,
is always gonna be my favorite until she do something that's real, real bad.
Karen?
real bad.
Did she say Karen?
Say Karen.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay.
I'm saying Candiace. Candiace. I love Candiace. I don't care. Candiace is my fave. She dropped her album. She's juggling school. She's working on her 4 degrees, but we don't hear about them. We
Mm,
hear, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a huge shift from like what she's doing. She's like just incorporating all of these facets of herself. And I think it's dope that she has a husband
yes.
that is by her side, as annoying as he can be. I'm not saying that he's not annoying
Yeah.
when he seemed to throw her under the bus to us,
Mm,
but a couple of times with his lack of support, or like instead of saying, "Yeah, baby, I got you," he was like, "Change your mind, do something different." Like that seemed annoying and tiring. But all in all, I feel like he loves her and it's apparent, and his support of her is beautiful, and that anybody that can find a love and keep a love and share a love and grow a love is a blessed person, you know. And so
Hmm.
and the relationship she has with her mom, while it's strained right now, I feel like that's a blessing. You know, there's people we saw the polar opposite with Mia, where she had no relationship with her mother. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
such a gift to be able to even have that. And so I really like Candice, and I think that she stood her own. She showed us who she is. She had great story. She gave great storylines. She gave us something every episode. Candice gave us something different.
No, that's true. Yeah.
It wasn't a drag on and a drag on and a beat a dead horse and a kick the cow. It was like a genuine like movement of her life throughout
Yeah.
the season. And so for that, she gets my favorite.
Okay. Okay. I love Karen and Candace. I do. Wendy is my favorite. I love Wendy. I think that I have been able to see someone who put in so much work to become so cookie cutter, and then see her just decide to investigate a different version of herself. I love it. I love seeing her defend herself with so much class and with an open mouth. So I love Wendy. Wendy's my fave.
That's awesome. Yeah, Wendy, she was a close second for me, I guess. I yeah, she was a second for me. I don't so who was your least fave, ladies, before we go? So who was your least favorite?
Robin and Giselle.
Yeah, Gizelle most definitely for me. Giselle.
Well, Robin and Giselle, I don't know
Ooh.
about Robin if she would ever be by herself, but because she does everything with Giselle, it's
Mhm.
Robin and Giselle for me because
I'm gonna
I
say
can't take her always speaking up for her and
yeah,
taking up for her, and it's irritating.
yeah. I'm gonna say Giselle and Ashley were my least faves.
Okay.
I
Where
be
do you
forgetting
want
about
to give me
Ashley.
wise or just leave it like that?
Have a storyline like Nikki said.
Yeah,
Nothing going
Yeah,
on.
that's why I be forgetting about her
Yep.
right.
unless it's something messy.
For
Yep.
me, I agree. It was Ashley for me overall.
Mhm.
I am anti giving people a platform for vulgar behavior, and by proxy, her husband's given this platform by vulgar behavior, and I'm not here for it. And I think that she should go. Also, because she had no storyline, breastfeeding PSAs are not a storyline. They've already also been done on other franchises. And I agree with one who cares. Candice, I mean, Katie and Monique were her favorites. Katie from those two were my favorites. Um,
Monique was my
and
favorite.
Gizzard,
Yes.
Candice and Gizzard Neck and Ashley were your non favorites, one who cares.
Mm.
Yeah, so Gizzard Neck made it into made it into three.
Mm,
Ashley made it into you and I, Tottie,
mhm.
and Candice.
Yeah, you know I
No,
mean I don't rock with
No,
Candice.
we didn't say
I'm
Candace
with you. Who
favorite. We
cares?
said Giselle,
Candice
no, one
is
who
in
cares
that
said
too.
Candice.
Robin, Ashley. We said was that. Oh, one who cares said that. Okay.
Yeah, one who
Yeah,
cares saying
I'm
that.
with her on that on the Candice.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
But
now,
I will stand up for right is right and wrong is wrong. When they were doing it wrong, I ain't like it. But yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's at the bottom.
to
Right.
me, even
But
though
it's Giselle
Candace
involved.
so much slack, to me, Giselle and Ashley are the worst.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Giselle and Robin will be at the top before Candice. I can tell you that.
Mm.
Well, the only reason I didn't include Giselle for my worst was because she had a semi storyline. At least she got her daughters to the nursery to kick rocks with her.
Girl,
That ain't a storyline. That's a
They
barely,
scene.
brought
right?
the people over
Barely,
to the drive-in luncheon.
barely.
There's a difference between a storyline and a scene, Logger.
Yeah,
She had
that's true.
scenes.
That's true.
Well,
Giselle
she's
That's
and
not
always
the
talking about her.
storyline.
Giselle's storyline every year is stirring up everybody.
Everybody else business
Yep, and if she stopped, she ain't got nothing to do.
at all.
We
This is
don't
Because
want
she's
to see
not
out.
gonna give you
that.
hers.
But what do y'all think about Karen's spinoff? Do y'all want to see Karen's spinoff?
If
What's
Ray is gonna be funny like he was with Giselle this season, yes I do.
Okay, okay, I can see it too. At first, I said no, but I would actually like to know more about their relationship and just see her on a regular basis. A
Exactly.
lot of the fans were saying they would rather see Giselle, but I'm like, outside
Mm-mm.
of her and her daughters, what else do we want to see?
Unless they're gonna be reading her the whole episode, that's all I would want. I
Yeah,
know,
I
like
don't
she is a good
yeah.
mother, but what else? No.
What does Karen do that we're going to be able to see on this show that we haven't seen in the hour of her doing like
At work,
yeah, I would like to see her being booked and busy, accomplishing
uh,
goals. I would like to see how good their marriage is at their age. I would
yeah.
like to see. I would.
I bet there's
hmm
a huge community of that age group demographic for
Yes.
second time shows.
If you look at your reviews on the shows, I know last year when we were reviewing Potomac, all of our viewers were in their later years.
Really?
Yeah, if you look at the stats, it'll tell you the age group that you're reaching.
Oh, I didn't even think that.
Yes.
yeah, and Karen is entertaining and funny. Yeah. And
Yes.
she's the most liked. If
That is
you
true.
go and take a poll,
She's
That's true.
very glamorous. That's part of her appeal. She's like she has like this classic glamour and beauty.
Yes.
But to me, it doesn't excuse her freaking lies. She just lies so damn much.
See, my thing
yeah,
is, I don't think
all of them
I
do.
think we actually don't think about it. That's I don't know if it's just I
Her
don't know,
quirkiness, yeah,
but I
that's a
actually
quirk of
feel
her.
like Karen don't be trying to lie. She just don't remember shit. That's how I be feeling.
Or she'll take something and run with it, or she done took
Yeah,
something somebody else done said and instead of researching it, she just blurted out.
yeah, that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
that's true.
Age thing or anything like Giselle be saying, I just think she don't care that much to think that much about it, and then boom, she hit with a question or something, and she be like, you know,
Yeah,
Cause it's like she always got to fight back. So she trying to think she on her feet. She like, no, you're not gonna get me. I got something to say, whether it's
well,
true or not. I'm gonna say it, but I don't remember what I said, but I'm gonna say
yes,
in the promos for Karen's
it.
new show, didn't they show her daughter like in there? And
Yeah, her daughter and her son gonna be in it.
but
mm,
isn't it interesting that they want to be on that, but they don't want to be on the show she's been on for 6 years?
I wouldn't want to be on there either.
yeah, I wouldn't either, especially after all the nasty things they say about her mom. Like they'll probably want to
And her
fight
dad.
in real life. They'll probably want to fight in real life, and
Yeah.
I would understand if they did.
You keep talking about my daddy gonna die and all this kind of stuff, and when he's too old and he this and his balls don't work and this,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a problem.
my mama. Okay, bitch. What if I fight your daughter?
Oh no,
And
no, oh my
no,
God.
And Giselle just is so damn clueless that she don't understand what she says and does about what she says about Karen makes Karen people's favorite.
Hmm.
Right?
That's true. That's true.
Caught in her lies.
Because we love to see her overcome and come through.
She does get caught in her lies all the time, and then it does come off like a Geritol moment. So why then get mad when Giselle makes fun of her age?
Honestly,
Because Giselle's not that far away from her in age. That's why.
that's true. That's
And she
very true.
doesn't look her age.
They're the
Gizelle
same.
does.
That's what kills me about Gizelle. Like Gizelle, you act like you're 20 years younger than that woman. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
Right.
like she's like 4 months younger than her or something, right?
No, there are a few
No,
years.
she's a couple of years, but still, and Karen looks younger than Giselle. Get out of here.
Now, I don't think that. I'm not gonna lie.
I do, and I think her body is way better than Giselle Kankus.
I think her body's better. Face wise, I don't think that. I'm sorry. But I still
I
like
do, and her neck is younger than Giselle's.
Giselle's face is amazing.
Yeah.
And Giselle has a resting bitch face that creates no wrinkles. It's her
Right?
Yeah, they all go to her neck.
it's her, and honestly, that's the most simple I mean, I don't encourage plastic surgery, but that would be the most simple correction she could make to look flawless.
Right. If it really bothered her.
Yeah,
But the
but
crazy part is,
it
it's
should.
the makeup that she puts on her pretty face that messes her up. Girl, get a new makeup artist and a new hairstylist.
Now, maybe a new, yeah, I see. I haven't paid that much attention to her makeup. See, she's so pretty. She really does have what they call pretty girl
Pretty
privilege.
girl syndrome.
Yeah, she just
Yeah,
don't,
but
even though she's not as fashionable as the other lady, she's still more beautiful. I hate to say it, but she's still beautiful as hell.
yeah,
She
she's beautiful.
she doesn't show her emotions. She does not Her face doesn't crack when she's under pressure. I mean, I don't know how she mastered that shit, but
Right?
that
Probably being a
dude,
first lady of a church.
yes.
Can't let them see you have no emotion, or else they'll think you're judging them and won't give you the tithing.
Yes.
And and they got serums. I'm sure she got a hell of a regimen.
Maybe a Botox. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cuz
that's why I don't move.
she does not bend her eyebrows to any.
That's why they don't move.
Yep, you're right.
My
Ooh.
hair, it don't move. My
Mm,
hair, it don't move.
you're right.
At
She looks
all.
so unbothered.
She used Gorilla Glue. Is that what you're saying, Marta? You know I was going to catch it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we have such a good time when we on this thing. My daughter come in the room, she be like, she just walk right back out. She like, oh, she on the phone with one of them. Okay. Sometimes she get mad. She like, Ma, I need to ask you something, girl. I'll be finishing in a minute.
In a
But
minute.
she like, you be enjoying yourself. I mean, you be in there cracking up. I sure
Me
do.
too. We have
I
such a
said,
good
do you know
time,
your mother? You know I let her joke.
Yes.
right?
Ain't no
Laughter is
need
the
of
best
being mad.
medicine after all.
Yep.
Exactly. And I get a lot of it because you're not going to have me in here with wrinkles
This has
and
been a fabulous dose tonight. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
yes. And we got Tottie in the house.
Yes, I
Toddy,
see it.
Tottie in the house.
Yes.
Toddy, 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 vision, vision, vision.
Yeah.
I so
We got to
yes.
get her next week for Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Uh,
I'm going to
Yeah,
hit
you're
that,
gonna
that
come for sure, right?
Instagram.
I
We'll have to get
saw
it together.
I saw Martell went live earlier, and he went to
Oh,
a woman's
God.
house to cook. Y'all saw that?
No!
I don't pay that man. I'll watch it after somebody tell me, but beforehand, I don't even know if I follow him.
Did you
Yeah,
record it?
I did not record it. I just tuned in for a quick second. I got an alert. It said Martell's Holt is going live. I went and looked at it, and apparently he did a competition. He put out a cookbook, y'all. Did y'all know that?
And he
No.
has a calendar.
Car-
That's why he didn't get
oh,
his license. He was making a cookbook.
I didn't know about a calendar, but yeah, in
Yeah,
the
he got a
live he said
calendar.
he put out a cookbook and he had a competition and he drew a name and the woman's name was drawn and she asked him
Oh,
to
God.
come and cook a recipe, a vegan recipe out of his book. And she advertised her book and he cooked it at her house. And I was like, okay, Martell, he has
Oh, do
a
coleslaw
recipe
know that?
book.
I'm going to
His
other
recipe,
women's houses.
yeah,
That's a
but
lie.
yeah, for a
But
competition.
somebody on YouTube got that. You best believe. Oh, don't worry, you'll see it because
Yeah.
somebody caught it.
Yes, advertising his cookbook, he had a competition in the winter, uh, and the
Any
winners were taken out of the people
biscuit.
who bought the book. You know, the winner would get a home cooked meal by him, a recipe out of the book of their choice.
But
And
I guess they also had to live in Huntsville or nearby.
no, she was in Atlanta. I don't know how close.
Okay. Yeah, that's closer because Mel always in Atlanta.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I was going to say, oh, he probably went to go stock mail anyway. He
Ooh.
had
Because I
had
don't
such
think he
a stock
would fly
mail.
to DC to see
Well,
me.
the lady actually ended up. She had her own cookbook, and she advertised that it was a vegan cookbook. So that was cool. His cookbook is vegan, Mediterranean. They have some protein. It's meat items in there too, but I found that interesting.
Thank God he making money so Meal Pockets can sit down for a while.
Yeah, he
Let me.
needs to. He needs to make his own money so they can co-parent and move past
Exactly.
stuff.
That was one of the things we talked about last night too.
Hmm.
Definitely. Yep. Yep. His money would be her money. But he's always trying to take her money. We're going to have to talk about that.
Exactly.
We're going to
Talk
definitely
about some
have to
daggone he
do
need to
that.
get a
I was
lawyer.
looking for the book, but I don't see the book. Oh, but you know what book I ordered on pre-order to help her get to the bestseller list was Portia Williams' book Pursuit of Happiness. I got it
I
right
ain't
here.
helping her get nowhere, not even across the street.
You,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get all into it, but that interview was. I didn't know how to take
Was
that. Her
some mess, and she's showing everybody what she was. Girl, child,
what
please
happened in the interview.
out of here, Portia Peach Juice Williams, gone.
Portia talked about R. Kelly, and I can't exit this screen, but I wonder what's the host name again?
Tamron Hall.
Tamron Hall. Yes, Tamron was asking her, why were you blaming yourself? Portia said that she went for a business opportunity. She had already become successful from the show to a certain extent, and R.
Oh, so
Kelly.
this is why she was on the show. I did not
Yes,
know that part.
yes. So what? Yes, because she had the wait. She said she had the penthouse, and she was trying to progress her music career. So to my knowledge, that was, remember, she was on the show. She put out her first music video.
Yeah, the child, she can't sing. What did she thought she was going for?
But
Girl,
do y'all
what?
remember her music video that came
I
out?
remember that
Yeah,
flatline
Flatline.
video.
Flatline. Yes. So I knew it had to be after that. So, anyways, she was just saying like he told her to take off her clothes.
Uh-uh.
So she felt, that's what she said in the book. He told her to take off her clothes. And that's, he was basically offering an exchange of sex for an advance in her music career.
And
Oh,
she was a whole grown woman.
Yeah, and yeah, she was a grown woman and she was financially secure. She just wanted to advance her music career, but she was making it well, Tamron was saying, "Why are you blaming yourself in this book?"
She was grown.
Because exactly. And I'm like, Portia was really saying that, but Tamron was pushing back so much. But yeah, she was grown. She knew what she was doing. She wasn't,
Yeah.
if you didn't want to have sex with him, you could have left.
And you went back.
Yes.
And the crap she was about her and Simon relationship. Girl, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, that left me looking side-eyed. And Portia's my favorite. I was like, girl, but my thing is, I feel like she gave in to Tamron's interview. I feel like she should have stuck her ground.
Yeah, she sure should have. Because you
And
are not a victim.
she really shouldn't have went on the show. She should have just told her story from her own social media.
Yep. Because that interview has a lot of people looking at her like, what?
Yeah,
We were rooting for you. We
yeah.
were all rooting for you. Not me, but everybody else.
Because I read the comments, and the comments were like, "What? Make it make sense." Everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" Because she was grown, and that's just like the girl who was a victim, quote unquote, and she went on the reel, and they said, "Well, how did you escape?" And she said, "I told him I needed to go to my uncle's house and get my shoes."
oh my God, she said that?
Yes, on the reel. She said, I told R. Kelly I needed to go to my uncle's house who lived around the corner and get some shoes.
So
And
well, you really
she
have been held hostage, if you
and
can
she
just tell him.
and they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm glad you made it out there." But anybody with sense was like, so he,
Why were you a hostage if all you had to do was tell him you had to go get a pair of shoes?
right. They don't want
You
to
weren't a
admit
hostage.
they don't want to admit that they were actually trying to take advantage of his celebrity.
Right.
Right. Get out of here.
Yes.
And
OMG.
that's why I don't like when his wife try to act like she didn't know what was going on. Lady, you not gonna keep telling me that. Until this day,
Yeah.
you still talking about I am still Mrs. Robert Kelly. Girl, you
Yeah.
knew what was going on. Your ass should have been indicted with him.
Taking advantage, wanting to live off of his name and his finances in whatever
And
way he can. It don't make no sense.
and
Right.
every show
He
she
does.
go on, she says she's Kelly. She never went back to her old last name.
Yes.
Never. But you know all these things now. Who wants to be? Your kids don't even want to be associated with him, but you won't let his name go.
And you want to do all these interviews because you want to make the money off his name.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
That's why she should be in the cell too.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because all of these people who came forward, they all implicated themselves and showed that they too took part.
Yes.
So
They
if you
knew.
get them in so much trouble, I need you to take your punishment too.
Exactly.
Right.
He needs to take the most, but y'all need to take some too.
Yeah.
Some of it, spread it around if there's some. If it's accountability, spread it around.
Yeah, because she's a grown woman.
Yeah.
You're saying, oh, now I think back and I saw this, and that. Girl, you knew what you were seeing. You didn't care because he was R. Kelly.
Exactly.
And that's
And
what
who goes back if it was such a horrible experience? You went back, girl. No.
yeah.
And the other girl that all you had to do was say you went and you had needed to go get some shoes,
To
and you were able to leave.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then
called
R. Kelly,
choices.
Drea Kelly, what did she say? I saw women in the walls. He had women hidden in the walls. Okay, so you're gonna act like there was ever a point in your life where you didn't think that was not okay.
Right. Did your mama have people in her walls? Did your daddy
Right.
have people in his
You
walls?
ain't never seen nobody in the walls till you got with R. Kelly. You didn't care because
Right.
Shit.
They don't even got people in the walls in jail. Like, girl, bye.
That's, they only have people in the walls in horror movies.
you
Thank
know what I'm
you.
saying? Like you ain't never seen that before, and you didn't think nothing was wrong.
And then you continued having kids.
Yeah,
No.
exactly, because he was R. Kelly.
That's weird. Because he's not all that. He must have some kind of mojo going
No,
on.
I'm not gonna lie now. He all that. R. Kelly fine. He's sexy. He got a nice voice. I'm not gonna say he ain't all that. R.
I don't
Kelly,
know what he is now, but he used to be that.
yeah, all of that, and that's when Drea was with him. He puts out hit after hit after hit. I mean, just a beautiful voice, a beautiful artist. So, and that's why,
And he was charismatic in person.
yes, everyone always says that.
I'm just saying he's
Yeah.
not all that I mean, I would willingly get in the wall. Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh, no, I wouldn't get it. But 9 times out of 10, he was paying them, and they were basically like a stripper. You know how you go to certain strip clubs and they have women in the shower rooms, glass rooms.
That kind of wall.
You know,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I'm like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
I'm confused. I thought you tell me in the wall. I'm like, the hell? We
and
ain't
I
never seen nobody in your wall.
I never thought that they was just in there laying on insulation.
yeah, like
I didn't know what the hell they was
I'll
doing.
picture some Nightmare on Elm Street kind of wall. It's
Right? I'm
situated.
looking at bloody handprints on the wall. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
like, what
that's
No,
the
not
hell?
normal.
I used to there used to be this strip club in the town I went to school in the first time I went to college. And in the back area of the strip club, they would have
Did the strip club have chicken strips?
They don't
ooh,
have chicken
I
strips.
know
They have chicken wings.
I got the fried fish. I would get fried fish. I'm sure
Oh,
they
see,
I remember eating fried fish and okra.
that's hilarious. Okay, keep going.
But
But they never lied. Strip club wings, I don't know what the hell they put in them. They are the bomb.
that's
That's not a myth. That is the truth.
I know that that fish was the bomb. So
Their
ooh,
food is good.
yeah, I would go there and just get me some fish and a drink.
I went to strip club just for some chicken and left.
Yeah. Mm,
That is hilarious.
that's true. But yeah, in the back of the club, there would be shower rooms and bathing rooms, bubble rooms. You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
depending on the night, it was like 3 rooms back there but the rooms were like little glass cubicles in the wall.
Like a peep show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like a peep show, but they weren't rooms. They were just it was a back room with all these different glass things. I don't know.
Mhm.
Anyways, so yeah, That's what I assume. Like he had bitches that he was paying for like to be like statues and naked, you know.
Oh, oh, that kind of stuff. I see.
That's what I assumed.
He was an exhibitionist.
Yeah,
Oh, some freaky. Just stand here naked shit while I go mess with somebody else. Oh,
but
But
see,
who goes to somebody's house and sees that and stays? I'm
that's
not.
what I'm saying.
I'm gone.
they were all
Out.
when she saw that they were already together. My thing is see, I kind of, and I hate to say it, but I'm just curious because was that what he was doing on an everyday basis? Was this like a thing he did for party? Uh, you know what I'm saying? What was I'm just curious. I really want to know. But even though, like, if you want to pay somebody to do those things, you can. And like, I
Hmm.
just wouldn't want to be there, and I just would leave, and that's that. That's your business,
Thank you. As soon as
Yeah,
I walked in the door, I ain't even gotten the door all the way. I said to somebody, I'm gone.
right?
I would have needed to go to my uncle's to get my shoes a long time before that incident.
Thank
Now,
you.
that girl didn't have that experience. That girl's experience was it was a multiple of women living in the house. She said that sometimes he would lock the doors. She did say that he would lock the doors to their bedrooms sometimes. Sometimes she said they would have to ask for permission to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
And
they all said that.
she did say they had to also sign documentation.
That's because he had that pee fetish. He wanted to watch.
She said they had to have permission. They signed documentation stating that they agreed to this arrangement.
Yeah.
However, she said when she wanted to leave, this is what she had to do. Just she said she needed to go get some shoes. The other woman said one day, that woman was grown. She was in her late 30s. She said one day I couldn't take it no more, so I packed my bags and I left and I never went back. And my thing is just I'm sorry. I understand he has some crazy fetishes, but just don't go. I mean, just
They made it seem like he was handcuffing them to the bed, tying them up.
like
They
you
act like they were
find
literally could not leave.
that's the
Yeah.
point. Think about it like this. If you ever have an S&M situation, you
Nope.
you go ahead with an NDA and you make sure that both parties sign that they agree. You create your safe word. That's the point in having the proper documentation so you can have a good time. So why
Right.
did you sign that if you didn't want to? One and two, when you decide you don't want to do it no more, just don't do it. I mean, it's not like he beat you up and said, "Bitch, you ain't going nowhere."
But that's
Right.
how they try to make it seem.
Yes, but
Yeah, that's what they made it seem like. Well,
They made
just
it
based
seem like this
off
man was
like,
Merlin Manson. That what's that other white dude that had them women killing all them people?
Charlie Manson.
Yeah, him. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
he. They act like he was him.
mm,
Right.
that's what I didn't get. I was just waiting for somebody to say that that's what he did, and it never happened. And so I'm surprised by the outcome of that. But
Well, I'm not as surprised by the outcome of a black man going to jail for what other people go not to jail for. I'm not real surprised by that.
At
good,
all.
good.
I
Yeah,
mean,
At all.
they usually look for reasons to put people of melanin under the jail, like for nothing.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause that white boy just got off for shooting two
That's what
white
we're saying.
people
yeah.
only
Right.
because they was fighting for black people.
Yep. That's the only
If,
reason.
if he'd have shot them two white people under another circumstances, his ass would be in jail.
Yep,
In the jail, he would have
yep.
got it. He
What
would have
Michael Darby call them, white trash. That's how the system saw those people who were killed as white trash, and that's why you got
yeah.
to because they were
Him
defending
and his mama.
in love with black people. Yep.
His mama need to be in jail too. You took him and you knew he had a gun. Get out
Right.
of here.
Took him across state lines and then took him home after you knew he committed a felony.
What kind
Right.
of
Let
mother?
me take my boy somewhere and to get. Child, please, y'all never hear me from me again. Where's Thick Girl 40? Where's that? She's in jail.
She's under the jail.
Mm.
Yeah.
She can't even have visits.
40. Whew.
Huh?
But I love how we go all over the place.
It
Did you
wouldn't be
want
us
to have
if we
any
didn't.
final thoughts on the Potomac, or were you feeling complete on that?
I'm good.
I'm
Yeah.
good too. I feel like it was a good season overall. I'm glad that it's over. And bravo, just in case you're listening, Fire Ramona. You did not distract me from the fact that you did not have a reunion for New York with 4-part reunions for Potomac and Beverly Hills, which both could have been no more than you could have had 3 parts with Nicki as the last hour, but edited it
Yeah.
better.
But
And
Oh, I
other
saw
than that,
it.
2
hold
parts.
on, hold on. What do y'all think about what Nene? Why does she really think these people are letting her come back after
She
she called
didn't
him
say
in a whole
anything
racist and
else.
a cokehead?
That's what
He
I'm
said something.
saying.
They say he said something on Watch What Happens Live when somebody asked the question. I think Portia asked him something about it or something. I got to go look it up. But yeah,
Well, but what did Nene say that's new? Nene was asked a question on the reel a couple of weeks ago about the possibility of returning, and she said she would have to talk to Andy and they would have to talk and meet or
no,
whatever.
yep, no. It's somebody recently said that she said she did want to go back, and they was talking about her wanting to go back on the show. And then Andy said something about yeah, because she helped me pay for my baby shower. Like, bitch, I don't need you. The way he said it was like,
Oh,
yeah.
he's so salty. He needs to just stop being
I would
salty.
be salty too. You called me a racist and a cokehead, and
Well,
you
she
and I
had,
needed you to pay for my baby shower.
Yeah, she got you reckless.
you
Yeah,
know
she
what?
got too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that her feeling that she was exposed to racist tendencies at Bravo is a reach. I don't
But
think
only
her feeling.
after she was no longer working there. You dealt with all that racism for all that years, all the many years. So now
But
that
that
you
doesn't.
decide that you don't want to be there anymore, you want to
And
call it out. No, call it out. If it's racism, it's racism. Call it out.
so all
Well,
Not
but
after
she
you get
tried
fired.
not to. That's what she did, you guys. To
Well,
me,
no, she did it after the fact. After
she
she no
did it
longer was going
after
to
the
get a
fact.
check.
I didn't.
Right.
Why
I,
you didn't do it while you were getting their checks? If you really know, if
Because
you really
she
yeah,
was,
said she was trying to work
no.
it out with them. She had
but
been meeting with
No, if
them.
it's racism, you can't work it out by yourself. Come on now. She
yeah,
no,
Well,
no,
that's what
no,
she found out
no,
the hard way.
I will say
no.
that I feel like Nene's career
Nene
blew
got
up.
too big headed.
Ain't nobody's career blew up from that platform like Nene's.
Exactly. And she
Nene
pushed it
has
all down.
limited opportunity, and she's had so many different platforms to become after this one, but
And
she
she shitted on all of them.
she shitted on every single one.
Yeah, she could
It's
have.
it's a neat
Unfortunately, when you call a racist and they're in power, they hate it and
no,
they,
but
yeah,
it's every other platform, Broadway and Glee,
Yeah,
every step
everywhere.
of the
She's
way. She
blackballed.
yeah,
yeah,
She
because
can't even sell
no,
her house.
Nene
Get
does
out of here.
not have the ability to put on her work and professional personality and
At all.
remain in good graces with anyone.
At
yeah,
all. And
nobody.
Greg was the
Her
glue
job,
that held her together. And now that he's not here anymore, she lost.
yeah. Now, if she was professional and she was not such a problematic person, I would say, okay,
Exactly.
being attacked. But no, she is very problematic. And Nene's career grew more than anyone else's. So to blame it on
Yeah.
race, it doesn't apply, especially with her personality.
Yes, and because she thought because I'm a rich bitch, I
Hmm.
can do whatever I want. And
Yeah,
now look at you done lowered your price of your house 3 times already.
yeah. Treat you want to treat people any way you want to. Talk people to people reckless because you were a hot commodity. She should have been preserving her business relationships.
Exactly. And she didn't. And these damn employees that's down here in DC at that store are still
Oh,
looking for a paycheck.
oh,
Oh no, oh
And
no.
she's not answering the phone for the damn unemployment people. She's
oh.
not doing anything to help them people. Nene can go kick rocks.
Yeah. She thought
Oh, that's too
that show.
bad, Nene.
She needs
The
to get back.
mighty have fallen, huh?
Yeah,
Yes, you talk
No,
about how racist he is, and look what you're doing to your own people.
yeah.
Get out
I
of
did
here.
not know that was happening with her. I was feeling like she had a right to voice her experience. I
No.
feel like she has every right, and this is the consequence, and that's the consequence. But I also feel like across the board, I've said it many times, there is a problem with not listening to Black women when they say there's a problem.
Yeah.
We excuse it away a lot. We can come up with a bevy of reasons as to the timing of her telling us what she experienced
Because
as
it's that truth.
and we can also try to negate it and say, oh, we would have done something different. But a mile in a person's shoes is all you have to walk to try to think of something different.
And also a Malinini shoes and when you add everything else up,
I don't think that her stating what she experienced was not facts. Now
it wasn't facts, but it was bitter.
Have been other people that have come forward and said other things similar to Nene since she's gone. And seen Bravo protect certain types of behavior that is Black phobic or racist tendencies. So for us to say, oh, she didn't experience racism because
we didn't say she didn't.
Tolerated it at work.
Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't say she did not. We said she tolerated it. She dealt with it. Now, Mariah Huq, that's a whole totally different thing.
Until you can't. That's what you do. You tolerate it until you can't.
No, but she didn't tolerate it till she couldn't. She tolerated it until she got fired.
Yes.
There's a difference. Now, Mariah Huq, that's a totally different thing.
So you don't believe that he walked away from?
No, I don't.
I don't either. I think she thought she didn't need it anymore, and
so she did not fight.
Position, but I don't think she actually spoke out because she felt like she was being wrong. I think she was being disrespectful and retaliating.
Thank you. She wanted everybody on her side.
Yeah.
Now Mariah Huq, that's a totally different whole subject. I understand her
gripe. Is really different because she created that show, and that was like her intellectual property, so to speak.
Exactly, and for Nene to try to hitch herself to that was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they had talked about it off camera, and that was a plan that they both enjoyed.
No,
I don't know.
No, never heard that. No.
Can I say something real quick, y'all? This is so off topic, but I don't know if y'all know, but my macaroni and cheese recipe been getting dragged all across TikTok.
You said that earlier.
What is your name on TikTok? Because I gotta see this.
I created a cooking page called Pots, TOTS Pots.
Pots or hats?
Pots, like you cook with pots.
Okay.
And I've been fighting for my life in the comments. They've been ripping me to shreds.
What do you put in your mac and cheese that they don't like?
Velveeta.
My daughter does that. I don't eat macaroni. I don't eat mac and cheese. I can cook it. I cook my ass off, but I don't eat it.
You said what, Margaret?
I like Velveeta.
My daughter does too. She looks for Velveeta to put in hers.
It's so nice and smooth and creamy that way.
Yes, but I don't eat it, so I can't talk. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't never ate macaroni and cheese. People told me that I'm the one girl told me you're the only black person I know that don't eat mac and cheese. I said no.
So they don't like this is actually called macaroni pie. My great grandmother handed this recipe down from her, and Velveeta in place of cheddar. Yeah. What's wrong with this? So what's wrong?
Is it white people that tell you to spread? Black people like Velveeta.
It's mostly kids.
Oh, child.
But my homeboy told me, he said, you don't never put Velveeta in Thanksgiving macaroni. He said,
what macaroni you put it in then?
He said personal macaroni. He said Thanksgiving macaroni you use cheddar and stuff and seasoning.
That's a difference. Isn't Velveeta made out of cheddar?
No.
What is it made from?
It's not even real cheese, girl.
Oh, God. No wonder they talk about it. They say it ain't cheese.
It tastes good. Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm all stuck on TikTok now. You all, damn it.
And you know it's a rabbit hole.
It is such a damn rabbit hole. I literally throw my phone sometimes. I'm like, get out of my hand. Just get away from me. Hurry.
My kids bring me their phone. Look, Mom, look, I don't want to look at no more. Don't you bring me that phone.
Yeah,
no.
I don't want to look at now. One more thing. Get away.
As soon as they come to my door, I'm like, don't you come in my room. No.
That's hilarious. Okay, ladies, I really have to go. I'm really going to go. And I really love you for stopping by tonight on Larger Curves and helping me review the 4th installment of Real Housewives of Potomac with when Nicki Minaj took the mic. And I appreciate your perspectives, and I appreciate everybody in the chat who hung out and who shared their perspectives. And we have to get into this some more because I have some more feelings about this whole Nene thing. And I got to see, like, is this really her Carmageddon for, like, all the things that she did? Like, yeah, let's see about it, right? So, but we definitely are going to get together this weekend, right? After Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion part 1, yeah?
Yes, we are, Tottie.
Tottie?
Let's do it.
Okay, awesome. So that's when you'll see us again for live because what's coming on? No, tomorrow's Project Runway and Friday is nothing. Saturday is Huntsville. Yeah, so I'll come back live on for probably Sunday for Huntsville before, yeah, what Portia's thing. I don't know if I'm even going to do that again because I did not like Simon's acting.
Dennis is the
Horrible.
MVP.
He doesn't need any more confessionals. If they edit his confessionals out of Portia's thing, then I might like it a little more because I did not enjoy his confessionals. The Simon
The
guy.
producers do not like Portia. They are throwing her all the way under the damn bus in that damn show. And I love Dennis. Dennis is the MVP.
Do y'all think
He's hilarious.
My thing is it possible to move on that fast or no?
I don't want to hear
that. Yes, especially she wasn't invested, you guys.
That's how I feel.
I don't care. I'm still not gonna believe it.
He was not invested. He had already
asked for that. You were so invested that you asked for that ring back. You was invested enough to ask for that ring back. No, she wasn't. Girl, that girl was gonna marry that boy. Girl, she gonna marry anybody with some money. That's gonna have her
daughter. So please have the same guy be her baby daddy.
He can keep it for her daughter. He act like they ain't got the same child. If he want to give it to her daughter, he can keep it for his daughter. He still got it. Why she need to give it to the daughter? Get out of here with that one. No,
I think that she wasn't into Dennis anymore.
Yes, she was.
He asked for the ring back as a litmus test. And she was like, okay, if he doesn't give it to me, then I'm out and I'm going to do my life.
And then I'm out. Exactly.
Yes.
So but I'm in if he gives me the ring.
May is a very long time. December, January.
And y'all keep believing that long time. Like, girl, please. All of them was messing with somebody way before then. All of them.
5 months. That's 5 months.
That wasn't no 5 months. They all was messing with each other last year. Child, please. I don't believe none of that. They all was messing around. That's why Fallon had that baby. And it ain't seen.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen any evidence of anybody.
I have. They was in the club together and all that last year. That was a threesome gone wrong. I don't care what nobody said. Maybe a foursome if Jalen was down with it.
Oh, there's pictures. Send them to me, please. I want to see.
Yes, they are in clubs. Her and Fallon were hanging out. Some of they weren't friends, girl. Y'all was
time-stamped and everything. It's time-stamped.
Yes, it is. And they were acquaintances if they weren't friends. Get out of here.
Oh, I'll have to see that. I'll have to see it because I don't want to believe it. I'm not going to believe it.
You just don't want to believe it, but it's true. Just like that show she did today every year. The tide is turning.
Well, I know she did. She's going to be doing book tour lives. I hope she can keep her story straight if y'all say she lying.
They couldn't keep it straight on the show. He entered her DMs or she entered his DMs. Was it a month or was it 2 weeks? Bye. I'm not.
Well, and then even if it was a month instead of 2 weeks, that still puts Fallon's conception date prior to that meeting.
It wasn't because Lauren said it was 2 weeks. Lauren know everything about her. Larga, we're not going to do that.
First of all, Lauren's a hater.
Lauren love her sister. Lauren ain't going to do nothing to put her sister out there. I'm not going to believe that one either.
And she did it before a couple seasons ago. She came on being a little slick. Like, stop saying slick. That's just me. Okay. But my thing is, I don't even care. My thing is, Dennis was cheating. He wasn't faithful. If Portia went out and started saying
everybody was cheating. Everybody involved.
So you think Portia was cheating on Dennis?
Yes, I do. Because she was messing with Dan Simon. Got that man paying for a Mother's Day damn brunch, and then after he paid for the damn thing, you gonna tell him you engaged. Get out of here. Got this man taking pictures with this man, thinking that y'all just keep going now. No.
So my issue is, see, I broke up with somebody and got in a relationship the next day, and he said the same thing, and it wasn't true.
Right.
Now I saw him. I saw him before we broke up, and I thought he was attractive, and it just helped to where when we broke up, I already knew somebody I liked.
Simon ain't attractive. So Portia's with that man because he got money. Ain't no damn way she gonna tell me she attracted to him. No.
But why do everybody keep saying that? Because he's actually handsome.
No, he's not handsome.
Wow,
He looked
He's
like the thing from Star Wars.
he looked good to me. Karen's husband looked good to me. Juan, of course, is handsome. Even G is handsome too. None of them
He's
ugly.
not ugly.
I can't think of nobody who ugly. Michael Darby's not my. I don't like white men. He got no lip.
No, it ain't because Michael Darby's ugly. It's because Michael Darby's ugly.
Michael Darby is not my taste for sure.
But I think they all handsome. I
Yeah.
can't think nobody ugly.
I don't know, but I would definitely need proof before I go all in and say and
Now,
just
It's out there. Go
I
research.
think
Go look it up. Go
I
put
think
Portia
Simon
and
look
Fallon
better
in. I
than
guarantee they come up.
I think Simon looked better than Dennis.
No, hell no.
I don't
And
think
then it's
Dennis
not
is
even cute.
attractive at all.
And Simon ain't even. He just got new teeth.
Beautiful skin. See, my thing is I'm attracted to cleanliness.
to who?
Cleanliness.
I'm
Yeah.
attracted to
So if you
look.
look clean and the fabric you wearing look nice, if
I
you
don't
Yeah.
give a
smell
damn how
good,
your fabric clean. If your face ain't cute, it ain't gonna work.
if your nails clean and your teeth clean, all that, you smell good, your nose hairs ain't hanging out, I find you attractive. Your hair stay cut, I find you attractive.
Yeah.
But that's
Like a
just
well-groomed man is very
yeah.
attractive.
I'm not a pretty boy type.
I don't want a pretty boy either. I like dark skin. I don't want no pretty boy. I want nobody to think they look better than me.
Oh, okay. Period.
So that's not my type either.
That's funny.
I ain't got time for that.
You stay in the mirror more than I do, we have a problem.
Problem. Houston.
Mm-mm.
Okay, ladies. We're gonna end this on the count of three. Make sure you smash the buttons on the way out. Smash the buttons. Tune in to Tottie Vision over on her all platforms, Tottie Vision, and check out Cups by Thick Girl 40.
That's my thick girl, no 40.
Yeah.
Cups by Thick Girl on Instagram. She does fabulous cups and mugs over there, and you can get them custom made. And then, of course, thanks for tuning in to Larger Curves today. Make sure you smashing buttons, and we'll see you
Wait,
in the
y'all,
next.
wait. If y'all see somebody going in on me on my Tots TikTok page, defend me, okay? Don't let them drag my macaroni.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah. Oh my
See y'all
gosh.
this weekend. Love
Okay.
y'all. Y'all be safe.
Love you too. You guys have a good week till we see each other, okay?
All right. Bye bye.
Okay.
See you
Peace.
in DMs.
Bye.